Beep, blorp, beep, blorp, blorp. Everything's working, probably. Maybe. Hello.
Is the sound good?
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute here when everybody yells at me. Anyways, welcome back, everybody, to Whispers of Hope, our Legend of Zelda based D&D campaign. I am the Dungeon Master Zom. Just a brief thing. Velkorin is going to be either very late or he might miss today. So
Speaking of which, you should drag its PNG on.
I was about to do it. I figure out which one it is.
Drag him over
That
here.
one. There we go. He's on there for now. But now I can't tell when he comes in. Whatever.
There'll be two of them.
Me too. Oh.
Yeah, just look for 4 ears like we did with Akari.
Anyway, but yeah, anyway, so if he said he's at least 2 hours late today, so he might, if he's gonna show up at all, it'll probably be at the back end, which is ironic.
He'll get the kill steal. Like we'll
Right?
be almost done. He'll come in, do one hit, and be like, "Oh, I get all the experience."
He'll be like, "Oh, cool," and then leave immediately afterwards.
All by myself.
He's gonna be the typical anime protagonist that comes in, one shots the enemy, and then leaves. And then, you know, everybody else sits here doing the Sailor Moon thing, like, why are you even here?
My work here is done.
My work here is done.
Do anything.
Better yet, no. If it's that case,
he's like, "You're welcome."
If it's that case, then he'd come in, die, and then leave, and that's what it would actually be. My work here is done. Create drama for everybody else because he died.
I did it. You're welcome.
Anyways, we can start with our intros then with Vivra up top.
Hello, I am Rhettaliate, aka Nova Retta, aka Vivra Lakru, the Twili druid.
I'm Jaxi. I play Demira, the weapon spirit.
RP.
I'm Sky, or CeruleanxIris, and I play Akari.
Missing player is AlistairForgall, who plays Velkorin, the ranger. Lumi.
I'm NibiNekomata, and I play Lumi, the Rito bard.
I am Zom, and I play the Dungeon Master, the one that doesn't matter.
I play the character of the Dungeon Master.
I play the character of the Dungeon Master and all the NPCs that sound the same for some reason.
You play the enemy who's gonna kick our ass.
Yes. Also,
to be fair, the NPCs sound very different in my head.
Oh, that's good. That's at least a good thing. Anyways, small announcement is that we have some new follower emotes. As you can see already, some people have been using them in the chat. The first 5 are all the player characters. I used all of our follower emotes for them, and then there's one more subscriber emote. Tier 1 subscriber emote, which is Eli going Ayo. But yeah, those are all new. What was the name of the artist? Jax, do you remember?
Oh, this one was Rowie Dreams, I think.
Rowie Dreams on X/Twitter.
I'll get the handle and put it. It's Twitter. Just don't call it X.
I know, but I already said X on for accident. And I hate doing that. Whatever.
Oh yeah, it's in the credits too. Already.
Yes, it should be down in the credits. Down below, way down below. But anyway, so yeah, that's the new stuff we got going on here. Otherwise, nothing new as far as I can remember. And I'll remember 3 hours from now. Oh yeah, I was supposed to say that. As usual. But anyways, we'll roll for the inspiration today to see who's gonna need it to reroll a death save.
If you give it to Velkorin, I swear.
Nope, Demira gets it.
Oh, thank goodness, okay.
Demira,
you!
Me? Oh, thanks.
Hey, you get to reroll a death save. Let's go.
I was in the middle of typing a message, and then I got distracted.
What? Who?
Oops.
Me?
Completely missed. Anyway, brief recap of what happened last time. Our party is again defending Zoro's domain from the ongoing attack currently. They first fought against a Iron Knuckle robotic creature that was fighting with Esmeralda and Tempa. Throughout that process, Demira went down twice. First time getting struck by lightning, and the second time getting nuked by the machine that blew up. This caused Velkorin to have some sort of reaction where his eyes changed colors and his shadowy, wispy magic turned into tendrils as a way, but he was managed to get calmed down after Demira got back up and kind of brought him back to quote-unquote sanity. Or whatever happened to him. I don't know what happened to him. After that, the party moved on to the, as far as they knew, final encounter, which with the Lionel that had some cybernetic Shiekah tech augmentations, specifically the arms and the eye, who was fighting with the king and the prince. Well, actually, they're all princes at this point still. Prince Mikau and Prince Sidon, as well as their butler Koda. During the fight, Mikau took a substantial amount of damage, keeping in mind that technically these guys have been fighting this beast for about 3 hours at this point. So, for how long they fought, they did well, I would assume.
That's
Koda,
a really long fight for D&D.
yes, it is. That's like
Yeah.
a lot of turns. I'm not going to do the math because I
6
don't want to do math.
The 6-second rule only exists when it exists, and
Exactly.
other times we pretend it doesn't.
Yes, basically. Koda taking Mikau after him taking substantial damage to get him away from the fight to hopefully keep him safe. And then Sidon and the rest of the party continued to fight off the Lionel. They ended up defeating the Lionel, and Demira managed to cut off its arms before it dissolved, which it seemed to have worked and keep the arms didn't dissolve. They tossed the arms off to Sidon, and he ran off to check on his brother, basically. And then at that point, that is when Akari's mother made her appearance. And that's where our episode ended off, was Akari trying to plead with her mother to not do this, and Rimoya just saying, you know why we have to do this, and that we are starting our episode. More drama, because I love drama.
And Akari still hasn't told us her name is Rimoya, right?
No, I just,
Okay.
because I don't know if it's going to come up or not, I'm saying
I kept
it.
saying it.
Yeah, I know. A couple of us have accidentally said it. I did it to Alistair the other day when we were in voice chat, and he's like, "Wait a minute," because I think that was before we knew Rimoya was Akari's mother, and I accidentally spoiled that part, I think, on him.
Said something about Taya or something like
Yes.
that.
That's
yes,
right.
yeah, referred to Akari
Sure.
as Taya.
Correct.
I'm glad I just remembered the name, because I'm looking through my notes and I'm like, I know I wrote it down, but I don't see it anywhere.
That we jump right into it. Get the more appropriate music.
Just a calm battle.
Yeah, totally calm
Slow
battle
kill.
as we jump over to that. Ooh, almost clicked on a thing I didn't want to click on. I should have moved those separately a little more. But that's. Anyways.
Bless is still up
Bless.
on Akari, Demira, and Lumi for I think like 7 more rounds. Let me check that. Yes.
With that, because this is an immediate jump into it, you guys you don't get to move your characters around this time, so wherever you're at is where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and re-roll initiative though, because it's technically a new round and whatnot. So
A new battle.
Wasn't my initiative like super good though?
might have been. I don't remember.
Oh, we
though.
all were the 321.
Oh yeah, we did really well last time.
Well, I got better this time. 17.
I'm sorry,
did
guys.
not.
Please be kind to me.
Oof.
Fair.
Rip Lumi
Oh.
with the 8.
Just
I
the
didn't do much
reminder
better.
that
No.
Lumi mentioned the wall of fire.
Yes, yeah.
There we go.
7.
Oh, we all
Oof.
did so bad
Oof.
now.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have used
I already
the
did
dice that I
Velkorin.
dropped.
Okay, yeah. Roll
He,
for
he
Velkorin.
rolled, of course, a 19.
Hey, you know what?
Exactly.
Akari getting the highest. Well, aside from
Aside from
Velkorin.
Velkorin.
So Velkorin
Makes it
tied
good.
with Ramoya. But Ramoya has more dexterity, so.
He's definitely going first.
Yep. Unfortunately, they have more dexterity. But with that, we will get started here. I guess because I can't see the chat, so if anything needs to be adjusted, make sure to yell at me for that, you guys that are half paying attention to
It
chat.
looks good to me.
I think it was
zoom
fine.
in slightly because we can't go up any higher, but there is a little bit of extra space at the bottom.
Oh, fair.
And not, I mean, you don't have to, but just saying
It's
there's a
starting to
little
look-
room.
Starting to
You know
look
what?
blurry, but I think it's
That
okay
is
on the
better.
stream. Okay, yeah, it's so if anybody moves, then they'll just have to. If anybody goes out of the border, let me know so I can adjust that.
I run 300 feet that way.
But with that, we will start off with Ramoya's turn, who had her sword out, but immediately sheathed it. Now, as her bonus action, she's going to sheathe her sword, and you see a bright light blue glow start to emanate from her sword.
Excuse me.
And she's gonna look directly at Akari and Demira and unsheath her sword in a very bright blue slash as you two initially feel cold damage hit you, and then I'm gonna show you how that works. So let's try to do the right beam length here. Boom. I don't quite click. Lumi is just out of range of it.
Oh yeah.
So there is I'll need a Constitution save from Demira and Akari.
It was a
15
what save?
total.
Sorry.
Constitution.
Constitution, oh good.
Sorry,
Uh,
I'm.
I was
slightly
answering
distracting.
I was
I
answering a
apologize.
question.
I saw the symbol on Vivra and I was like, I don't remember what that was.
I think it's concentration for the spell because
For
Demira
the-
also
yeah.
has it for bless, I think.
Yeah, the moonbeam
Um,
thing right there.
Yeah, I
So-
That
figured.
is 20 con save
Gee.
for me.
20 for you, and what
Nice.
was yours, Akari?
15.
15. Alright, you both just managed to save it, so you take half damage, and your speed is not reduced, so you guys will only take 9 points of cold damage. As there is
And
no...
I'm not at full health. because
And
I'm
since
sad.
this was water,
Only 9.
Oh no, Demira, you gotta get out of there.
Where-
I can't draw a corner, so I'm just gonna go with how do I trying to make this make sense. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Get rid of that.
The itty bitty little thing.
'Cause
That's she's like, eh.
Line
Did I
that
get you? Yeah, just do lines. Just like
Yes.
surround them.
Oop.
That's I see.
This
There we
is
go.
this is generally what it looks like. So this is now ice within the box. There.
Uh-oh. Does that
Can't
mean?
resize this, huh?
What?
I mean, you can.
If
but
you gotta
have to
click
do
on the
it-
line.
Yeah, but there's so many circles.
I know. I was like, what is happening? Why
I
is
was gonna. Everyone kept saying, "Oh, I didn't know that was water and stuff," so I was gonna put a circle where the water is.
it? Oh,
I can't resize it.
got
I
it.
can just move it. I'll just.
Actually, okay. Well, if that's more than water. Everything that is blue is water. So from here
Everything-
to
Wait.
here is all water. The only thing that's not
Okay,
water
I
is
thought
the
it
ground.
was
Wait,
just
so
the-
I'm standing in water right now, right here?
Yes.
I didn't
thought
know
it
that was
just the
water.
dark circles.
Yes.
Wait, so how deep is
Oh wait,
this
no, I
part?
guess that makes sense because the lily pads are on the light blue part
Yes.
too. So yeah.
Right
that
here
makes
is
sense.
probably up to your shin. Up
Oh,
Everything
here.
not,
is
oh, so
water.
it's not
It's
even.
not
that
a.
deep.
It's not a very
thought,
deep fountain.
I thought these were like full-on stairs, so I was like, we're walking
They are,
down.
but it's not
we're-
deep. And then up here, it'd be like, just your feet is wet.
Okay.
So these are very shallow stairs then.
Very, very
They're
shallow.
practically a ramp.
Basically. Pretty much. Anyways.
Okay. Alright, I got it.
Alright. So that was her first attack. Then... First action. And... Fortunately, I didn't slow you guys. Make me sad, but whatever.
Oh, please don't.
Please don't.
And let's see, what does she got? That's not what I wanted to use. Beam again!
And I have to do a concentration check for
Yes, you do. So you
6
need a...
damage. Man.
It was...
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
9,
she
Good.
so we... Okay, 10.
had multiple spells in a single turn, I was about to be like, oh no.
You're done.
Jaxi
He's
was
done
not
there.
kidding. We're doomed.
I know
She
nothing this
know-
time.
Okay, so he
Mm.
actually will move up to Velkorin. He's ranged. But that will be... Actually, yes, second. He will swing at Velkorin. Sword. Sword.
If it's ice, does she have to have her movement?
No, because she's outside of the ice. I said the box is ice right now.
Oh,
She's being cheeky.
That definitely hits him. So, yep. 7 points of fire and cold damage to Mr. Velkorin. Flashes him with her sword, and you can see the blade itself almost kind of glows a very faint red, but there's it looks like steam is coming off of the blade as well. 7 points of both ice and fire damage, and that will be her turn.
She was standing here, right? In
Yes.
this square?
Yes.
Okay, and then she went
There.
this way.
Correct.
So... No, I guess she didn't get into my range at all. She was really close to
She's
getting in my
really
range,
close.
though.
Really close.
You were like just a couple feet to the left, and I would have got her.
Dang.
Your Velkorin. What is? Yes, I know he definitely would not like being close.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he would not.
He
like
still
that at
has his
all.
dimension door thing, but
He
I'm assuming he'll
does.
save that for a more dire situation.
I mean, unless he's super hurt, though.
He's alright.
I think he's good.
He's fine.
Okay. Because I believe he's used up pretty much all of his other abilities.
He's used most of them. He's got one level 1 and one level 2 slot left. And then start of his turn, so he's got a couple abilities left. Lost his oath bow ability from the last combat, though, or 2 combats ago. Excuse me. I'm just dying. I think, realistically, he's not going to want to be here. So I think he's going to risk the opportunity attack to get away. So, see how far we can get. He can go 45. He gets an extra 10 on his first thing. So, I think which would be most. He'd want to be away from people, probably. Now that he's seen the beam.
Yeah.
Let's say he goes that direction. 55 feet. I didn't have kept that thing there. Right there. Okay. Whoop. Run there. Oh yeah, definitely we'll try to splash him as he's running away. 16 does not get AC. Miss. She misses. And then he will definitely use his longbow against her. His first attack. He's gonna Hunter's Mark first as bonus action. I remembered this time. Both always forget that. His hunter mark is out of level 1 spells. Got 1 level 2. Oh. 17. 17 does hit. 3 attacks first. 1 attack. That not hit. Not hit. And 16 does not hit. 1 hit. That. Well.
I like when Velkorin goes before me because there's so many attacks for him to do that I get time to look at what
Yep.
I'm planning on doing.
13. We need to give it a, in the first round. 13 plus 6. 19. Oh, that's great. 13 plus 6. That's math.
Yes.
It was like my brain. I said 19, but my brain thought 16. Then he also. 1. Woo! Alright.
Dang. Spicy.
Movement, bonus action, and 3 attacks. That's his. Alright, Akari, you are up.
Oh boy.
For you guys, if you move through the ice, you can either move at half speed moving through the ice, or you can move at normal speed but have to make a dex save to see if you slip. So, those are your 2 options for if you touch it.
Okay, considering. Oh, excuse me. If I remember right, Lumi did mention the possibility of using Wall of Fire, right?
Yes,
Like in character. Yeah.
she actually said that for on the way to the Lionel fight.
Okay.
Oh, I immediately forgot about that. But that's metagame knowledge anyways, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about the end character.
Oh, yeah. I missed part of the sentence.
So to move this way, I would have to roll, you said?
If you're moving out of the square, you're fine. Just where you're standing on the ice technically right now.
Okay, so if I move out of it like that for 5, I'm
Then
good.
you're fine.
Okay. That's 5. This would be 20. And then... yeah. Use her movement there, and then 15. So that's all 35 together. Keeping the firewall, the wall of fire that was mentioned. Kari will take out her short bow and launch an attack.
Go for it.
Well, I don't think that's hitting after it just went away from that 19.
Did you
A 10
use
doesn't.
D4?
No, but I don't
You
think
have
a 14
bless.
is. I don't think a 14 total is gonna make
Oh,
it.
it was a 10 total?
Oh wait, it'd be 15 altogether, but I still don't think that's gonna
15,
make it.
No, 15 does not.
15 plus 4, or that's after the plus 4?
That's what the plus 4 would be 14, but then the plus 1 for the blood moon thing.
Yep.
So
it
that would
didn't
be
get
15.
there. 15 does not
it's
get
not
there.
gonna get
I
there.
see,
Yeah.
I see.
So that would be perfect roll would be 15 total, but it's not gonna make it. I end my turn.
And Vivra the wrench is concentration. That's just so I remember.
Yeah.
We got to that later.
I see that now.
Earlier.
Great. Demira, you are up.
Okay, so before
You have a heart. That's what I'm trying to remember. That's the other thing I'm trying to
bless,
remember. Nope.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what
I-
the yellow is for.
I don't think it's my healing spirit because I believe that was used
No.
up.
Yeah.
It was a moonbeam, wasn't it?
No,
Moonbeam.
No.
Oh,
that's
moonbeam
not-
is the circle.
It's just
Oh.
because I'm loved.
I can't remember, so whatever. It's fine.
Okay, so Demira knows that, like Lumi said, at some point she wants to use Wall of Fire, and that we should have distance away from Ramoya. I
She didn't
could,
explain how it worked, so
yeah. Although I could assume fire and water don't mix. But it's kind of a risk. I don't know how strong she is if she'll make the saving throw against my pushing attack. So I want to go up and try to push her out to like the left. That way, kind of. But if I fail, then I'm next to her. But if I fail, then you can't do Wall of Fire anyways. So it's worth the risk, right?
okay, so over the table knowledge, I've got 10 feet of give on the side of the fire. So I can put it the way that it's written. One side of the wall, when you cast the spell, deals the fire damage within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. So
Okay. I
she's
have a
within 10
range.
feet of dry ground.
Okay. And I have a range of 10 feet to hit her anyways, so I don't have to get right up there. And then if I fail, I can still move back. I'll do that, because then I can push her out of the water a bit anyways. Okay, so I will move here for 20 feet. I will bonus action Hexblade's Curse on her.
Is your curse an action? I can't remember. Did you use it
Bonus
before?
action. I did not, because I
Okay.
was going to, and I said, wait, no, I need to save that.
All right. Okay.
So I
couldn't remember.
did save it.
I
for
was
this.
like, I can't remember if you used it on the last bit or yet. If you say you didn't, then I'll believe you.
Yeah, I had it X'd and then I crossed it out because I was like, no, I gotta save that.
Okay.
So I saved it for now, bonus action.
Okay.
And my action will be to try to hit her.
I don't know why the heart's there. Get rid of it.
You might have put it on for Hexblade's Curse and then forgotten to take it off when I said I wasn't gonna do it. Okay, so does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for that super long-winded explanation before.
Good.
Okay, so that is 11 total slashing damage.
7. Ooh. Okay.
And I will try to hit her again with my second swing. Natural 19, and she is cursed, so that's a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know my rolls don't celebrate yet.
We're like, we won!
However,
we did it!
I was going to use my pushing attack on this one anyway, so that'll get doubled also.
Right. Akari's mom is dead now.
Okay, so
right? All she needed was one crit.
Yep. That was the thing. Somebody just had to roll a crit. Then she
Okay,
died.
so that's 19 total slashing damage, plus I'm now doing a pushing attack. So that's an additional 10 damage, and she has to make a strength save.
Okay. Add your. And
Yes,
did
I'm
you
adding my +3.
did you
Oh,
remember
my
to add your other
+7.
thing?
Also 7 more because
you
of
go.
my vicious critical.
Okay, your other. And did you add your curse in too?
Yes, that one I remembered.
All right. Have to make a strength save, yeah.
Strength save, yeah, has to.
Oh,
be...
that's nat 20.
Can I use my inspiration to make her re-roll?
No,
No, I thought you could.
no. It's any
Is that
roll
not how
for
that works?
any roll
believe
you make.
I believe it's DM discretion.
Yes, any
Okay,
roll you
so it's not
make.
silvery barbs.
No, it is not. Because I would get very annoyed really quick.
She got a natural 20, but I did do a lot. We both crit each other, basically.
Every time
Do
an
a
enemy
good
gets
job.
a natural 20. No, I have inspiration!
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was a silvery barb situation. Okay, so she doesn't get pushed. I will use my 10 feet of movement I have left to go down here a bit. Actually, it would be better distance for me to go this way, probably. And then I'm spread out from the party anyways. Okay. And I believe that's my whole turn.
Lumi, you are up.
Alright, Lumi is going to drop
Burn my
concentration. Yeah, that's what she's gonna try and do. She's gonna drop concentration on protection from evil and good.
That's what the heart was.
Oh, that's the heart.
Got it.
Yep, that's what it was.
All right.
Yep,
Yeah,
she's
Demira
dropping
had that.
And she is going to cast Wall of Fire. I am.
Fire concentration.
It is.
Right, back on
it's
it.
up to 1 minute. So.
Alright, where is the
Now-
wall going?
Yep, now I have to draw my 60 feet worth of wall. So the wall is 60 feet long, 20 feet high, it's a foot thick, and the fire side is going to be in towards Miss Ma'am.
Are you allowed to do it as like a spiral so that she has to go through multiple walls of fire?
I cannot do it that way. I can either
Okay.
make
Aw.
a straight line or I can make a ringed wall that is
Okay.
20 feet in diameter.
I was
Okay.
about to say that's really clever.
That would be pretty sick if you could.
That would be really nice. Can't do
I
that.
have.
Okay, so are you making the circle around? What are you doing then?
I'm doing a line.
Okay.
And I think that I measured my 60 feet, so it should be something along.
Tell me where your starting point is. If you click and hold down, it'll make a circle where your starting point is. I should be able to see it.
Something along those lines. Did the line not show up?
There it is.
I see it.
It should be something along those lines. I'm going around the outside of the pool, obviously. That
Okay.
should be in the neighborhood of 60 feet. It got, it goes real far.
Pretty sure that. Close.
Oh, you're like trapping her in.
How do you
I'm
do
not
the line
really-
thing?
I can't trap her in, but it does. It'll.
Okay, yeah. You can go like that far. You can go to Velkorin, basically.
Okay, so we will. Well, do I
What
really
if-
want to? I don't want to set Velkorin on fire. So.
I know, I'm just
What
saying.
if, I mean, since it's facing inwards, you could put it on the other side so that in order to get to Velkorin, she'd have to pass through it.
Well, unfortunately, I can't put it over the water.
Oh,
Because
never
That's
mind.
the reason why
wall.
I'm having to do it like this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah.
So it's not gonna make the full 60
Darn.
feet. She's gonna stop it before it gets to Velkorin.
But either way, she's blocked off on that end. So that's not a retreat.
Anyway, I'm gonna be rolling 5d8s. You get to roll a dex save,
Whee!
and she
Oh.
takes no damage even if she succeeds.
Good.
Good stuff.
So I'm gonna go and find my 5d8s real quick. I didn't think I needed them.
It's this 17 then for her deck save.
I think that's correct. So I think it's just a 50. Yeah, my save PC is only 50.
My automatic
does-
reaction was, "Oh, use some of mine," and then I was like, "That is not physically possible."
Thank you very much. I do
Yeah.
appreciate it though.
The thought that counts.
Just throw them really hard. You'll get there.
Right into my
Order.
computer screen, right? That's how it
Yay.
works.
Exactly.
And 5. Okay, I do in fact have 5d8s. That's why she has so many dice. Alright. What do we get?
You
What?
could probably scooch the screen a little over to the left since Velkorin's right on the edge.
See that?
He's just hiding.
Half of 15.
Half of 15.
Half of 15.
Blah, blah, blah. Round down.
7 or
So,
8.
7
7. I round down for both you guys.
makes sense.
So, not as nice as I would have hoped.
Still work.
Hey,
You
yeah,
made it. You
it's better
blocked
than
her
nothing.
off, supposedly.
Now, in the ruling for that spell, will she get damaged again on her turn, or is it on your turn?
A creature takes damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The other
Okay,
so
side of the wall
on her
deals no
turn.
damage.
That's good.
Got it.
So she would have to end her turn there then.
Yeah. So
Okay,
if
that's
she
what I was checking.
stays within 10 feet of the wall, then she has to take damage.
How thick is the wall again?
It is
Foot.
1 foot thick. 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
And then the radius is 10 feet, right? For the damage.
Yes, damage is 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Within 10 feet. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just leave it there, and if I get 10 feet in front of the flame, somebody yell at me.
That's why I drew it.
That's fair. That'll work. Alright. Alright, are you moving?
What was that length of that sword attack that you did again? How far did that go?
That one was 30 feet.
30 feet? I'm out of the range, so... but I am near Akari, so yeah, I'm gonna give a little scoop, about to there, just to kind of get off center of. It's gonna be a lot harder to hit from where she's at, all three of us. So, yeah.
Fair enough. Right? Well, that means Vivra, you are up.
Okay. So I was starting to think logistically on, okay, how can I keep her in that fire? And then I remembered I was playing Vivra, and I'm like, would she force this person to stay frozen in a wall of fire?
She has burned someone alive before.
I know, and that's especially why I'm like, oh man.
Could go either way.
That was before her redemption arc.
Yeah, but that's the thing is now with humanoids, she tries very hard to do only non-lethal.
Also, this is Akari's mother.
Yes, so... Oh no. All of my plans are like for the sake of roleplay might go out the window.
I wish I moved somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Why?
Well, how badly did she hurt Velkorin? I mean, like at the start of that?
Not very.
Not very.
He took on a scale of what's his ass at max health. Whoops! I just deleted. I just closed this window. He's dead now. Never mind.
Goodness gracious.
On a scale of 78, he took 7 points.
On a scale of 78, is that what you just said?
Yep. On a scale of 1 to 78, he took
1
7
to
points.
Okay, so
But he also had
Percentage-wise.
some damage on him already. But he is looking fine.
Okay. You know what? I think... Okay, I think I'm gonna stick to Vivra. I'm gonna use Flash Recall to remember Fog Cloud, and I'm gonna cast it around, let's see, it's a 20-foot radius, so if I did this to
Is Fog Cloud a concentration?
well, yeah, she'd be getting rid of Moonbeam.
Okay. That's fine.
So, like, to obscure, it's not super big, actually, on this map, but if she did that, it would at least obscure Velkorin, and then she could, like, move into it.
Alright. Ooh. What'd you say, a 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Alright, where is the focal?
This spot.
There.
Yeah, this dot here, so that Velkorin's on the edge of it, so he can step out as he needs to. Yeah.
Technically, so you said a 20-foot radius?
Yes.
Does. Uh, this. Not. I wanted it to go, but
That is very dark.
Yep. Well, it's technically a fog cloud, so
Fair enough.
does that mean you are in it too?
Yes, I am. Okay. I am within it. She moved to be inside of it.
All right, so it works for me. So you guys are obscured as far as, well, at least Vivra is.
As a heads up, it is not
No,
transparent for us.
I put it on him.
Did I miss one?
Be,
I must have missed.
should be inside of it.
Okay, I must have missed her.
There you go.
Oh, close. All right, you're obscured.
Yeah.
Due to the fog. But that also means he's blind now too.
No, well that's
Not
why
blind,
she put him
but-
on the edge so he
yeah.
could step out as
I know.
needed.
Yep.
Yep.
You have concentration. Oh,
Yeah. It just kind of, it gives him something to hide in because there's not really hiding spots on this playing field of sorts.
Obscured. This. Nope, blinded. Trying in. Okay.
Yeah.
He is also blinded while inside, and so are you. Fallen.
Like fully blinded?
As the sphere, while in the sphere, you are heavily obscured, and it says heavily obscured means you have the blinded condition while trying to see something in a heavily obscured space.
When trying to see in.
Right. You guys are seeing out, which
I think as long as he's at the edge of it, he's okay. If he were further in, he might not be able to see out, but
Yeah. I would
We'll
say,
go
I
with
guess, DM's discretion.
we'll go with it. I'll say if you try to like shoot something out, it'll probably be an advantage for you.
That makes
But
sense.
I'll say you can basically see out, but it's obstructed. So I won't say the person. If somebody's shooting in, it's blinded, or it's blinded by looking in, but looking out is just advantage because unless you have something that can see through a fog. We'll go with
for
that.
sure.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, and Flash Recall uses my bonus action, so that'll be my turn.
Back up to Ramoya, who is going to sheathe her sword again as bonus action.
she should hit me because I did a lot of damage to her. I'm just saying.
You did.
You're like, by
But
the way.
She's gonna do something else first. So.
Oh.
She's gonna anime RP walk out of the fire over here, as she's
Over
walking.
there.
Just because. Am I still in the fire or not? Okay.
No.
You would walk out of the
Yeah.
fire because that's what I said. And as she's walking out of the fire, you can see that she's making some sort of hand signs on her fingers as
Mudra.
mudras. Thank you. That's the word I
Mudra.
was looking for. And as she's walking out, you see it looks like her form shimmers and shifts for a bit, and then
Oh no.
two more pop out.
Oh no, not this again.
One is gonna go to Akari, the other is gonna
Wait.
go to Demira.
Is this basically like Rotan's ability?
Maybe.
That's how I died!
And
Goodness gracious.
have
I'm so glad I obscured it. I don't have to see this.
you can kind of see it.
I can kind of see it.
All right, and they only get one attack. Not gonna hit Demira. So natural 4 plus stuff. That is 12 plus stuff, which would be 20 for hitting Akari.
What the fuck?
Oh, that hits you. So
You don't know that.
I know you don't have 20 AC. You are not the other people. 12. He'll take 12 points of fire and ice damage. Akari. The shadow unsheaths his weapon, but it doesn't look like the quote-unquote shadows have any. Their swords weren't glowing when they did that. These are the clones for me. And so, yeah, 12 points of fire and ice damage to Akari. And with that, she will end her turn. Up to Velkorin, who's... if I go to the left, then the wall of fire and the cloud are in the way. 1, 3, 2. He's technically in the fire, but he's not going to end his turn in the fire. He's going to walk out of the fog. See now that there's copies of Ramoya and go, oh shit, but... so
Creature takes damage when it enters the wall for
when
the
it
first
enters.
time.
Okay, I'm going to go 1...
Yeah,
Okay.
watch out.
Oh, he's got 45.
Oh, burning them.
1, 2, 3, 4. There. 20 feet.
He's
That's
just like, Demira, you need to be more careful. And then
25.
he's literally on fire.
idiot on fire. He's in the water. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't see her split up. Just wouldn't know which one is the real one. But the middle one is the only one with the glowy swords. That, because of that assumption, he can
He
assume
is
that's the real
observant.
one. That is true. But because of the glowy sword, he can make that assumption. He will take 2 shots against the middle one, since one he can assume is the right one. Gotta use his thing. Here. So 20 is the first hit. 2 hit. That. Favorite. Yeah, don't. Born it. Because I don't. But that's 5 points. First one. Plus 6. $10 points. First hit. On the second hit. And see his arrows. One of the arrows kind of grazes her shoulder as she's not necessarily paying attention towards him. And then the second arrow actually gets her in the shin, which she kind of winces at the pain as now there's an arrow in her shin, but she kind of moves and it just kind of shakes it off for a bit, but doesn't seem to be bothering her too much. And with the rest of his turn, we'll move back in fog, and that'll be his move. Sorry, you are up.
Okie doke. It's been a minute since I used the bow. Did you have me use my bonus action or anything to switch back to melee weapons?
Yes. It would be a bonus action to switch back unless you just drop the weapon and take your sword back.
Okay, yeah, the bonus action to switch her back to her melee stuff because there's a clone right in front of her. And
Fair enough.
gotta just do the one attack. 25, well, 26 is that hit.
Yes.
And
It
now,
better.
yeah, I know, right?
It's a
The
shadow.
damage. Then plus 1, 14.
You're just shy. The
Oh,
shadow is barely. It's not solid anymore. It's kind of looks like it's barely holding its form together. Yes, you.
How much damage was that?
14.
Okay.
So probably
It's-
15 each.
You slashed through it, and it looked like a clean hit, and it was about to disappear, but it just barely is holding on its form.
I have to end the turn.
Right. Akari is up.
What?
Not
Akari.
Akari.
Who's
Demira.
after?
Demira
Me,
is
okay.
up.
I was
Sorry.
like, hold on.
My brain.
Akari gets a double turn because
Brain.
Okay. There's a lot of her now. And these things... Demira was not there for the Rotan fight, so she doesn't have any insight to this. I assume these things can still hurt us, so I should get rid of it if possible. I will attack it. Okay, that is 22 to hit. And 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
I don't want to waste both attacks on this thing.
Goes through it and form shifts a little bit and then all solidifies again.
I don't want to waste both attacks on it.
Wait, oh.
Wait, if I go like this, I am still in range to hit her. Okay, so I'm gonna scooch around.
Right.
And then I am still within 10 feet of the main one. So I'm going to use my second attack to try to hit her. I'm going to use a bless on that. Oh.
Ow. Rolls.
Oh. Does the 17 hit her?
17 just hit.
Just hits? Okay, good. Okay, damage. Since when? What is this narrative you're stringing along? Since when do I roll well?
Because you would like to do that a lot. Sometimes. You'd be like, oh, I only rolled a 10, but then you forget that you have a plus
standards.
like 15 to your hit or something.
Yeah, true. Okay.
It's only a 10 plus 15.
13 slashing damage.
Slashing damage.
And then I'm gonna... bonus action, flip it around and try to hit with the blunt end.
I think that's only 5 feet, right?
Oh, yes it is.
You try to bonk the clone.
Yeah, okay, I'll bonk the clone.
So it was like
Maybe.
you swung at this one and then you pulled your pole axe back so that the back end just goes
Yeah.
trying to do the gut punch thing when somebody's behind you, basically.
Okay, so that is 18 to hit.
Yep.
And it is 9 bludgeoning damage. So that, what did I do before? Is that enough to get rid of it? Yes. So then I still have 5 feet of movement left.
Right.
So I will get right up next to her.
Okay.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Learn. Lumi, you are up.
Oh boy, oh boy. Heck. Can I, while I'm concentrating, can I still use a cantrip?
As long as it doesn't require concentration for the cantrip.
Cool. No, it's vicious mockery.
Ah.
Doesn't require-
Man, you're gonna insult Akari's mother? Oh,
my goodness.
Absolutely.
Yo, mama!
so mean. Akari takes the
You're the
psychic damage
mama
instead.
everyone talks about.
Um,
What is the save for it again? It's a wisdom, right?
it's wisdom, yes.
That's a nat 20. Okay. I'm
Oh,
apparently I'm rolling nat
never mind.
20s for the saves today.
It's
Never
fitting,
mind.
but I hate it.
No vicious mockery
No,
here.
vicious.
All right. Well,
You
that
try
was
to
the
insult
case.
her mother and she just goes, huh.
I've
She's
trained
like,
for
I
this.
am the mother.
Shrugs it off.
Shrugged off.
I've heard worse.
heard worse. You don't know my mother.
Oh God, that's too real.
Trauma.
Goodness gracious.
Generational.
Generational
Yep,
trauma.
There it is.
There you go. Okay.
That's yep. All right, I'm behind ice. I'm by the fog. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Peace. Fog, you are killing. All right.
You could hide in the fog.
Vivra,
I
you
could,
are.
I could, but
You could. Vivra, you are up.
Okay. I can find myself, but I can't see myself. So I'm gonna just scoot over this way real quick so I can see what I'm doing. Vivra doesn't have a whole lot that she can do right now. So I think I'll keep the fog up because it's like a sort of defensive measure for everyone else. And then I'll turn into the Wolf of the Lost Woods.
Yeah.
I can't make myself bigger, so you may need to do that.
Okay.
Woo!
Wolf.
And Wolf, and I have more than enough movement, so I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna attack this shadow person. I guess it looks like a person.
Yes.
So I guess she'll be attempting non-lethal, but you know, it's a shadow person. So
Fair.
and because Akari's next to me, I get pack tactics, which is fun. So we're gonna go ahead and bite him.
Oh.
Let's see. 22 to hit.
Oh. That one only had 1 health left, so
Oh,
Oh,
as you go to eat it, you just go and it's gone.
like, she's like startled for a second, and then she sees the other one still there, and she's like, "Oh, not again." But that'll be the turn then. I could scoot back into the fog, but
Start of this turn, the ice melts away.
thank goodness.
And you're gonna do this time. She to walk around Demira, and bonus action, you see her start to pull out the blade, and the glow that was bright blue before is now even brighter blue. And then she's gonna make a unsheathe the sword against you guys now.
Oh.
Hey, look at all these people lined up, right, just for me. And
I was trying to help.
And since we got 2 charges this time, well, she couldn't see Velkorin, so Velkorin barely doesn't get hit, but the other 3 of you need to make con saves.
You know what? That feels like a success.
Yes, and I'm so glad it's con saves instead of dex saves for once. Natural 20 plus 7, so that's a 27 for me.
I'm not.
What is my con save here? Let's see.
Bless is still up, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Bless is on Akari, Demira, and Lumi.
Oh, I rolled in.
Would you assume that the Wolf of the Lost Woods is proficient in Constitution saving throws? Oh no, it already says the saving throws. My brain just.
I think the thing should have been on there.
Okay, so 13 for me, unfortunately.
13, you fail.
Yep.
What did you get?
Only a 9, so that's a fail.
And only a 9.
Oh,
so
no.
Akari and the wolf fail, so they take full damage, and your speed is reduced by, since it was 2 charges, you reduced by 20 for your next round, so keep track of that. And then I gotta roll the damage.
Alright. There's my pencil.
That's a good one.
Goodness.
Oh no.
Why are you rolling good for this fight? Oh, the last 3 fights were like, oh, I can't roll well. In this fight, it's like, oh, boss fight? I'm gonna murder you.
Stop using AoE. I have no defenses against AoE.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Right?
Akari and Vivra, you guys take 25 points of ice damage.
Hey, this counts as an attack, right?
Yes.
I'm using uncanny dodge.
All right, you take half it, so 12
Ouch.
points. Then, same with Demira, you take 12. Take half, and you are not. Your movement is not impeded.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That attack. That one more attack against Demira, then I'll make my box ice.
Would you say that this ice could be found naturally in any forest?
No.
You know what? Had to ask.
Fair.
I will say to add RP visual as well. Yeah, by the attack, definitely looks like even though she tried to dodge it, she took a heavy hit, dropped to the ground, however is standing back up, but clearly breathing heavily and looks injured.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
But she looks determined to get in there still.
Go away thingy. Great.
Demira
All right. So,
definitely does have cracks forming
Oh,
and
no.
stuff like that.
Okay. Vivra thought we had time. She's like, I don't need to put all my healing stuff out yet. Everyone's fine.
uh, okay. I have to message people because I need to know.
Uh-oh. Oh no. We got secrets happening.
I had to hear one attack, charge attack, she attack, hero once. One more. That's natural 19 plus lot. 27 to hit Demira.
Unfortunately, yes,
I
even if I
assume.
use shield.
Okay.
Damn.
5 points of fire and ice damage.
5 total or
Yep.
5 of each?
5 total
Okay,
fire and
that's
ice damage.
I can deal with that.
I rolled low that time.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
goodness. Holy smokes.
And that'll be her. She'll stay there this time. Velkorin is up. As he saw a beam of ice energy come flying at
gosh.
him, and he just kind of went, "Oh."
At least he can't see that Demira's injured.
Nope, not yet.
Stay
I
in
just
there.
noticed how close it was to him. I wasn't
Yeah,
even paying
it
attention.
is very close to him.
That's a
can't
real
see
anime
him.
moment right there.
One,
Oh, if you look on the
two,
stream, you can see where he is.
Oh, yes, true.
that'll be that. Okay, he's on the.
That was close.
Wait, oops. 1, 2. Oh, there's a wolf in the way. 3, 4 to come out. And now he sees the beam of ice on the ground. Shoot. Ramoya twice. Got pretty much.
I am facing away from him so he does not see the damage I have taken to my front side.
It's about,
Yes.
don't look at me.
1 hit. He does not like rolling good damage.
No, correction. He doesn't like you rolling
That's
good
to say
damage.
you're not wrong.
And now it has come back to bite him.
7 points of damage.
Hey, that's one higher than last
Takes it.
time.
Takes another arrow to her.
To the
Grazes her other shoulder this time. And
She
then
used to be an adventurer like us.
and he's gonna go back into the fog over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need that 4 more. Okay. He's good there.
Cool.
Great. With that, Akari, your turn again.
Oh boy, let's see. So you said movement is halved.
in the
It's
on
reduced by
the
20, I believe.
or you can try to walk normally, but you'll have to do a dex save if you flip.
No, because I failed the thing. I lost movement, didn't I?
Yes,
Yeah,
you lost.
I think it
oh,
was lowered by
sorry,
20,
I flipped
right?
around. Yeah, you lost 20 feet of movement
Yeah.
for this turn.
So I only have. Yeah, so even with dash, not gonna make it.
As your feet are kind of frozen to the ice that got hit by.
So let's see. Up here, so that's 10. Bonus action dash. Try to get a little. Oh wait. Okay. Nope, can't do it there. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll be out of 10. Oh, it was ended by the firewall. Makes her way up there. And let's see, that was a bonus action. Do I have anything I could do with regular action? I guess gonna crack open that one guardian acorn. There. So +3 to their AC. And then, okay, so for how many rounds? 3 rounds. I love fucking that.
Got a decent one.
Mhm.
What, a D4 plus whatever?
+2, yeah.
Mhm.
It's not a decent one. That was the bare minimum.
Oh, well, it's still 3 turns.
Yeah, so 3 turns +3 AC.
Okay. This oh, like no shield thing. I'll put a clock on you.
Because
Don't
it's
worry.
limited.
Right. Acorn, you moved a little bit.
Yeah, so what is it? My next 3 turns or
Yeah. Yes.
okay.
No.
Goodbye, Acorn.
Rip Acorn. All right. Returns. So Demira, you are up.
I lost my list of who I've used my med kit on so far. But I did already use it on Akari, right? I think so. In the Mikau fight, like the first fight, I think I used it on her.
I don't think Akari needed it the first one, but maybe after the second.
I think you used it on just the NPCs. Used it on PC.
It's been used
I'm
on
pretty
me.
sure I did,
Oh,
yeah.
used
It was
on
it
Demira.
was used on some PCs, but I don't
Vivra.
recall Akari.
I remember it being from me.
Well,
It's hard to say though.
I don't have it written down now.
Uh-oh.
Because it was on a different sheet.
Congratulations, it's
It would've-
reset.
It would have been before this fight here though, for sure. Like before the fight before
Yeah,
this one.
but
It'd
the
have been before that
cooldown
one.
is
If
low.
so.
I have to take a long rest
Yeah.
before I can use it on the same person again.
Make the assumption on who you
Oh.
used it on.
I feel like I used it on Akari, but I don't remember. Because I
You
think I used
feel
it
like
on
you did,
Lumi
then
also.
I'm gonna say you did. You feel like you did.
Okay,
So.
yeah. I don't have strong healing, so Demira will telepathically ask Vivra, "Are you able to heal?"
Am I
Wolf.
allowed to respond?
It's telepathic.
And I am telepathic as well, so mine may be one way.
She
but
says wolf in your head,
goes on.
anyways.
Hey, player agency, man.
I know. I know. I'm kidding.
Is she allowed to respond, Zom?
This
Yeah.
is where Zom reveals that I've immediately gone dog
You
brain.
have dog brain. You're screwed.
Okay, yes, you're
Yes.
allowed to respond.
I can do one thing in this form, healing wise.
Okay,
It's not much.
but outside of that form,
Uh,
I can't have a conversation with you. So
no,
I
we can't
I
have
get
a conversation.
further context.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically the long and short of what Vivra would have been able to say right now is, for the most part, not in this form.
Yeah.
Mm,
You could get that off of what you said. In this current form, not much.
Yeah. At higher level, above tables, at higher levels, Vivra will be able to cast in her wild shape form. But at her current level, she does not have that ability, unfortunately.
okay, well, I think we need Vivra to do some healing at this point. So I'm gonna do Sanctuary on her anyways, and hope that she uses her turn to heal someone instead of attacking. So
You're
I
doing
will.
Sanctuary on who?
You.
Isn't
So
that a
that
touch
is,
spell?
Bonus action 30 feet.
Oh.
Uh,
Maybe I'm thinking of 3.5. I've been mixing them up
Sanctuary.
lately.
Yeah, bonus action 30 feet onto Vivra that lasts up to a minute, so 10 rounds. It's not concentration. It'll stay on you as long as you don't attack or damage an enemy.
As long as you don't make a
Um,
hostile action.
Yeah. So if you're healing or something, you still have Sanctuary. And while you have Sanctuary, everyone has
Just
to make a Wisdom
just-
saving throw to hit
To hit
you.
me.
Failed and the change target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a 13
Okay.
DC, but it's something.
Still some.
Yeah, and because we already communicated, I can't be like, oh, Akari. or
Yeah.
whatever, So, well,
But
all right.
Akari's the
Well,
fighter,
that changes my
so-
plans. I
Yeah,
mean-
we need you to heal people because we can't heal ourselves really. I can heal
Yeah.
someone if they go down to make sure that they don't die, but I can't like give someone a lot of health back. I'm the
Oh.
like backup. Oh shit, kind of.
He's the oh shit
Here's
healer.
2 HP to get you off the ground. That's my thing.
Velkorin has...
I think Lumi has some healing spells, but I don't know where she's at with spell slots right now.
Hmm.
Velkorin
So
Okay.
you
has-
don't have to, but that's what
it's-
I'm gambling on is
Yeah.
giving you Sanctuary and hoping
And-
that Vivra heals.
Sanctuary is not a secretive spell, so Vivra would have seen you cast it on her as well. So,
Hmm
okay. So all right.
Okay, so that's my bonus action. And then I'm gonna try to hit her. Surprise, surprise.
Can certainly draw.
Okay.
For you guys to know that Velkorin has 2 healing potions and 1 blue potion. Lesser blue.
Hmm.
Above table. I don't know if he told you guys in game, but
Okay, he did not. Did a 22 hits, right?
no.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's baby damage. 6, 7, 8, 9 slashing damage because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
And then I'll try to hit her again with my other thingy, my other attack. 18 will hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't need bless. And then that is better. 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I took some magical damage earlier, so
Oh,
I
right.
should roll concentration, right?
Yes. So
I keep forgetting.
12, so that would 6. You have to roll a 10.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Bless is still up.
Okay.
And I'm already on this side of her, so I think that's where I want to stay. Although, am I... no, alright, I'll stay there, yeah.
Okay. Bonus. Yeah, you did that already, Sanctuary.
Yes.
Alright, Lumi, you were up then.
The sound of confidence.
Well, listen, we all know that Lumi is not built for combat.
It's the sound of I don't know what to do.
Actually,
I mean, I've
if it's-
only got 2 options. Well, 3. Because Because she can't
Yes,
go ahead
you
and
do have your
burn.
crossbow too, I think. Still, too. I don't know if that's more damage than a vicious mockery or anything. I think that's also too for
Yeah,
attack wise.
Yeah, she's got her crossbow. I've got crossbow, vicious mockery, and I also do have my mass healing word. But gonna hold that because yes, everyone is looking kind of rough, but that is a cap y'all back in. So we're gonna take a stab at the crossbow.
Pew.
We're gonna see. What's 18 plus 6? Does that hit?
24.
24.
Yes.
Yay! Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Ah!
Because fuck you in particular.
Indeed. 5 damage.
You've
As long as I'm within like 80 feet. I think I'm within 80 feet.
little crossbow bolt right into her center chest, which really hurt. But didn't go as deep as a longbow, but it's still there's an arrow in her abdomen now.
And having nailed her with a fucking arrow, Lumi is going to casually sidestep into the bomb.
Oh shit!
Imagine as a straight out slide in there.
I decided, excuse me for a moment.
Hang on, let me just.
I need to make a call.
No, that hurt. That shot better than I was expecting. Oh no. You didn't see anything. All right.
Yeah.
Vivra, you're up.
Who did that? Not me.
It was me.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
What? Uh-oh. My screen is glitched again. Velkorin is on top of me.
Oh.
It's fine.
He's riding you now.
Yep, I was like, into battle! No, he would never. He'd be like, no, the other way! I am a long-distance fighter. Okay, so, let's see. So, oh, goodness. If I move this way across, do I have to make a save to move across it, or can I jump over it because of how big I am? Because it's only like 5 feet.
I will say you can leap
so,
over
like,
it since
boop.
you're big enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I think I will detransform. And how? What? Why do I have a slash? And oh, is it because I'm slowed or something? What is that?
Sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
So I remember that I can't
I
hit you.
immediately forgot.
Yep.
Did you guys have when was the speed reduced thing?
That's
Has that
this
worn
round
off?
still.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's also why I was moving as the wolf, because even with the reduction, the
Also-
wolf has 40.
Also, I think you might be too close to the firewall right now.
Am I?
Yeah. 10 feet.
Okay, well then I'll be
There you go.
there.
There you go.
Whoop.
Instead of jumping over, the wolf is big enough, he just tiptoes over, and then I detransform. Thank you for allowing the retcon. That would have hurt.
Yes, it would have. That's why I figured.
Okay, and speaking of hurt, can I do like a free check to see how damaged Akari looks, or is she like really obviously bloodied? Or
Akari's definitely bloodied.
okay,
And so is technically Demira, comparatively. Her version of bloodied.
I'm not gold blood yet.
You're not gold
She's-
bloodied yet.
That's 30 HP or less.
Yeah.
So I'm above 30.
okay. If Akari looks pretty dang beat up, then I'll go ahead and use my last 4th level spell slot for a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Wait, let me see. That's a one-time. It might be better to do the highest healing spirit I can do, because that's... Yeah, I think I'll do the healing spirit instead, because instead of just one use of 48 plus 5, it's, I believe, 6 uses of 3d6. So I think I'm gonna stick with that.
Healing spirit do concentration.
The fog cloud would go away. You are correct. That's why I was gonna do cure. Yeah, you know what?
To the check.
But in this moment, Vivra's like, they said that they both needed a lot of healing, so I'm gonna do this one.
Fog
So
cloud
yeah,
down.
that goes away. Sorry, Lumi.
Healing spirit. Lumi guides in the cloud, and immediately the cloud fades away, and she's like, "Oh,
Oh shit.
all right."
So 14 as the fox sort of circles around you. You get 14 health back. The fox is right on. We can put it between them. Let me see if I can. So healing spirit. Let me see. Whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6. So, technically speaking, I could heal both of them, right?
Sure.
Cool. So
you can control the spirit. So, Tiffin is the spirit.
Yeah. So, she would have summoned it right between them. Oh, this is. I could have stayed away. Uh-oh.
Always right.
You know what? Hindsight's 20/20.
Does the spirit have health, by the way?
It is incorporeal. It cannot be touched until it is used up. So no, there's no HP on it. So then each of you would get 14 hit points back. Right now.
This nice group of people.
I know, that's the problem. Wait, let me see how... Well, I mean, technically, I transformed back, so... That would have... Yeah, I guess we'll say that I already used my movement. So... Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bite the bullet. I made the mistake. I'm an experienced enough player. I should have thought farther ahead. That's all on me. And so that'll be my turn.
All right. Back up to Ramoya.
I casted the healing spell right in front of her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm screwed.
All right. So, just like before.
Hopefully she fails her wisdom saves.
Sheathe her weapon again, like before. And the only thing you notice this time is her hand is actually twisted the different direction, and the glow coming out of this scabbard this time is actually red. To unleash it in front of you guys. Whoop. Wait. Oh, that's not changed. That's the right one? There we go. That's...
Oh, that is a wide cone.
There we go.
Alright, Mike, the fairies appeared for a moment, so I didn't catch most of what's happening, aside from we're probably getting a big ouch.
Yep. This time... This one would still also pick. The flames come out of the blade this time. In a cone. So, all three of you make a con save again for me, please. See whether or not
Constitution!
to see whether or not you guys are on fire.
I'm gonna use my inspiration, because that's a natural one!
Oof.
So I still have blast.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so this goes past Sanctuary then, because it's AoE,
yep.
huh?
You're not target.
Yeah, stupid AoE. I have nothing to do against AoE.
Okay, 16
That's
total.
Okay. I rolled pretty dang well, thank goodness. I got a 16 on the die, so that's
21
fantastic.
saves. What did you get?
30-20 for me.
30-20. Alright, you all save, so none of you are on fire, even though you're in water.
Oh, there, that's where I put my dice tray. I was like, I know I put it somewhere. It was in my usual spot.
Well, thank you.
Right, because I was looking at it the other day. So
it was only one charge.
There, now we have a physical D4 I can start doing.
Guys, all will take 12 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
And got that off. And
okay, Demira does crack a little more in the heat, and the Aurelium is seeping out of it.
Leak a bit.
Did you heal the 14? Because I
Did I
healed you
what?
14.
Oh,
I
heal
healed you
14. Okay.
You did that, right?
Never mind.
I am now. I was being
I'm
messaged
like-
by our missing player.
Oh,
I'm like, why are you cracking? I just healed you.
It starts to crack and then seals up.
Yay!
There we go.
It's literally just damage control right now.
Yeah.
is that? You can see that Demira is trying to block her, so we'll say she's going to try to. Actually, she's still in your range here, so you can't do that. But she is going to attack Akari. So you can make your opportunity with Sentinel if you want, since she's not attacking you, Demira.
I can make an attack of opportunity.
Not attacking you, but she's in range of you.
Okay, yes. Sorry, I am messaging Ali
I figured you were,
at a bad time.
going.
'Kay.
2 attacks against Akari. 15. No,
Damn, you said 2 after the cone too? God damn.
it's 3 attacks.
Dang, even with spellcasting.
23.
17 to hit her.
That just hit.
23. Yeah, that does. That is enough.
Nope, that's
Oh, right, I
not.
forgot you. Fucking acorn. I forgot about
Mhm.
that. Woo!
Okay, and then this is
Had 2 more rounds of it.
16 slashing damage.
Wait, no. No, this would be the first use because she wasn't in range to attack, and that's the turn she did it. Okay.
23 does hit you, Akari.
23, yes.
Low again. You get 6 points of fire and ice damage. And just be a dick, though, she's going to action surge.
Oh.
Make,
Holy smokes.
and make 3 more strikes against you, Akari.
3 more?
Yep. You can
Yeah.
see a somewhat pained expression in her face as she goes to it. 20, dirty 20.
That's not the total, right?
That's dirty 20 is the total.
Oh, that is the total? Oh, then yeah, that misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
Next to the Guardian Acorn.
21.
That meets it.
Gets there. So I get 1 more hit. But that.
Demira looks extremely upset.
12 points of fire and ice damage against you.
Despite it all, Akari's just glaring at her, trying to stay focused.
That her move.
Oh
Back
my
up.
gosh.
Corin, who now sees 2 out of the 3 people up there looking pretty hurt. Has Velkorin said anything about how he'd be reacting right now?
Only if Demira KOs.
Actually, goes. There's a lot of people in the way for him. So
The bright side about the fox is
Yeah,
it's
that's what I was
fully incorporeal and see-through.
that's what I
So
was gonna
he
say.
can
I
shoot
will
straight
have
through it
him.
and nothing would happen.
That's what I figured. So he'll step in front of Lumi for a second, make his 2 shots against Ramoya. This we're gonna say I'm actually using the other thing because that dice doesn't like Velkorin apparently. So we're gonna redo that. That's
Hey, there it is.
22. Oh, never mind. 22 and then a nat 1. So one of those hit. 6. Here's more. 4. So 10 point damage. As she takes another arrow straight to the chest. It seems like Velkorin is trying to get attention, but also not too much attention, I assume. I think he would burn it yet. Well, Akari's looking very rough. Mira's starting to look rough.
Starting.
I'm gonna assume he's gonna stay with
Mm-hmm.
then he'll move back to the sides. Block Lumi. Lumi's also shooting. That means Akari, you are up. Do the first round for your acorn. You got 2 more rounds for your acorn.
Sorry, my headset had a moment. What happened?
Your turn.
Oh, okay. I'll make it short. I was like, is it still the turn there? It was quiet. I was like, okay, it might be my turn, but let me double check. Okay, in range, so we attack. Main hand.
Oh, I can heal you right now because it's your turn. Oh, 16 this time
Okay, 16 of that.
for healing, yes.
Without adding anything, 27 hits, I'm guessing.
Holy smokes.
Ah, that was almost a nat 20.
No, 27.
Just noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that was almost a nat 20.
Ooh.
So that'd be 8 damage.
Flesh. I'll say kind of near her thigh this time, trying to dodge you. You're weakened. You don't take as effective of a slash as you normally do. Still got her.
Yeah, and now offhand swing. Okay, that's a nat 3. That's not hitting.
Ooh.
unless
3 plus what?
a 16 can hit.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna
Not
hit then.
quite. Not quite. You're one
Oh
short.
wait, because Demira's in attack range, I also get to do sneak attack damage.
You do.
Plus
Ooh,
1.
You almost
14.
forgot about 14 today. Boom. Okay.
And that's the turn.
I lied. The slash actually was a bit deeper than it looked.
It was one of those anime ones where you see the blade move and then like 3 seconds later the blood starts to see.
And she is starting to bleed pretty heavily now.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
I hear dice rolling.
Oh, I was rolling for Demira's healing because it's her turn next.
Oh, good.
You recover 11, Demira.
Okay. Thank you. Is Zom doing something or is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay.
I
Okay,
guess
Demira.
The only extra thing on there is you do definitely see that she has somewhat of a pained expression on her as she's fighting you. Because Demira, you specifically would pick up. Because reasons.
Okay, so Demira's gonna bonus action healing word. Wait. No, I can't do that.
Just kidding.
I can't do 2 spells in a round.
Unless one's a
Demira-
cantrip.
Yes, which they are not. Demira is going to cast a spell, which I am not saying what spell it is, but she kind of doesn't even know what it is, but there's something inside of her, in her stress and wanting to help out and, you know, wanting to protect the party without the party having to worry about her, that it appears, as she casts this spell, that her damage has been erased and she's back to, like, looking completely normal as she would usually.
She's shining.
So Demira looks completely fine. And that's my action, unfortunately. So I don't have really any bonus actions that I can do unless I can bonus action try to intimidate Moya.
I guess how are you gonna try to intimidate her? I'll make my decision based on that.
I am a living weapon that has crit her and done a fair amount of damage to her. And although I looked like I was doing pretty bad, I now look like I'm at full health. And I'm going to stand as close to Akari as I can. This is a small creature, right? So I could technically be next to her and share space with her.
It's like a ghost anyways. You can technically be in.
I'll stand as close to Akari as possible, and Demira is going to try to make herself look tough and strong with her blade out kind of in front of Akari, blocking her, and just say, "You don't want to hurt Akari. I don't want you to hurt Akari." And the eyes will, like, flare up with white energy or something.
Oh, you can make a intimidation check. We'll see if it does anything against me.
I don't know how my intimidation skill is, but I went for it. Let's see. What's that sound?
Me laughing.
Did you
because
get a natural 20?
Because I rolled a save, and guess what I rolled?
I got a natural 20!
Ooh, nat 20 to nat 20.
Plus 6.
Plus 6. Yours beats.
Yes! That's so close.
We'll say you see... Looks like she hesitates first, because it is odd that you went from looking pretty fucking beat up to pristine all of a sudden.
And that is all I can do on my turn. Unless...
What?
Unless, to really drive home my point, I'm gonna action surge.
Yes.
And hit her.
Okay.
Hopefully twice. Okay, so that is 14 plus 9. That'll hit. Okay. 12 slashing damage. And I will try to hit her again. That is 17 plus 9 will hit. And that is 16 slashing damage. This is non-lethal. But yeah. Demira is trying to drive home the point that you should
still cutting her, but the cuts are shallow.
Interesting.
Say that. Right. That, Miss Lumi, you are up.
I say that like I'm doing freaking shocked in the slightest. Not cool. I don't have line of sight on this lady.
Yeah, you would need to shift to the right a bit if you want. Otherwise, right now there is a floaty weapon woman in the way.
Yeah, there's a Demira in my line of sight, and I'm not doing that. Nope.
Back of the head.
I don't mind.
She just drops. Right next to Velkorin, she does that.
That's not happening. No, ma'am.
Don't worry, Velkorin. I got
I
this.
got this. I got this. It's a loophole. She knows Velkorin will go crazy and shoot her, probably, right?
Exactly. I gotta see how much I can actually move. Give me a second. I'm real silly when it comes to remembering how far I can go. $30 feet. Okay. Oh crap. Does that give me line of sight from right there? I think it will. It is not where I would technically want to be, but it works. Do I have line of sight from there?
Yes.
Alright, perfect. We're gonna try and shoot this lady with crossbow again.
Pew pew.
Oh look, that's another 18 plus 6.
There you go.
We love to see it. I was like, surely not.
Mhm.
I grabbed the wrong dice, so that's how that happened. And 6 damage.
Oh, damn.
And that took all of my movement, so I'm a little screwed. Yeah, that's fine.
That.
Oh, wait, hang
Oop.
on. Do I have... I forgot! I used the thing, so I can give one of y'all bardic inspiration. I forgot.
I forgot. I'm a bard.
I can inspire y'all! Who's next on the list? Who's up next?
Vivra would be next.
But
Alright. You don't want it.
I mean, well, can I add it to a healing spell?
For 10 minutes, you can add 1d8 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Can I attack Akari with a healing spell?
Not unless you plan to heal punch things.
Okay. In that case, I will give it to Demira for right now because Demira seems to be the one who is about to
Thank
commit the
you.
most war crimes.
Mhm.
So
That one's a D8.
yes, you get 1d8.
All right, perfect.
So you get that, and I'll work my way through the group.
Sorry, I always forget. It's
Ability check,
Attack.
attack roll, or saving. Excuse me, or saving throw.
ability, attack, roll.
Yep.
Attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, so not
I
not
damage.
damage, which
Yeah.
is what I was trying to
But
fudge in
ability
order to
check is
heal you
good,
guys
yeah.
better.
Yeah, the ability check and the saving throw especially.
Okay, good.
That's why I was like, "Are you sure, Vibra?" But okay.
Well, because Vibra's not attacking, so
But it can go to saving throws.
I'm fine.
Jump
All
on
right.
you. You don't know what I'm gonna do next.
You're
More
right, I
AoE.
don't know. And therefore, I played a character.
Vivra, you are up.
Okay. The ice is still there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, first off,
If
I'm gonna
possible, you should spread out a bit.
That was what I was hoping to do. So I'm gonna cast first level Cure Wounds on Akari to help him out a bit more. So that's another 12 healing for you. Don't have much in the way of bonus action right now because I've used like all of that. How difficult would it be to jump over this? It's 5 feet, so it's not like it's far.
Make an athletics check. You are a little waterlogged. Not a whole lot, but there's still some resistance for
That's
jumping
okay.
at least.
I'm so good at athletics. Oh, 17. Oh wait, no, 19.
Good.
I did it wrong. It's +1.
Good enough.
I did it. Good enough. You barely jump it.
I'm gonna jump, but your foot catches on the ice and.
So, 10. Yeah. I think I'm just trying to get us a little more spread out at this point, so I'm gonna go
Hey.
over. Well, actually, you know what? I'll go there instead. Because this way we're even more spread out. It just makes it more difficult. And that'll be my turn. Yeah.
The ground. Ice melts. I have to bad, so I'm gonna be right back real quick. Apparently I drank too much. So we'll be right back real quick. 2 minutes. Whammy. Help you. I mean, what? I missed
Yeah.
something.
In the BRB screen, Lumi and Akari are right next to each other, and they've both got
Oh.
their hands in like a V formation right next to each other.
Makes sense.
So I said it's a W.
All right. Top of the round. Rimoya turn. Gonna do
Nothing.
She was very intimidated by me.
I mean, that's fine. Let's attack
That's
Akari
fine.
then.
No, because she was intimidated to not attack Akari.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because you said you don't want to hurt her.
Mm-hmm. I
A
told her
motion.
she doesn't want to hurt Akari, and I do not want her to hurt Akari in a threatening way. A polite, threatening way.
That is
The
a
light
threat.
threatening way. That's
If it's
very
a
Demira.
Exactly.
A light threat. Yeah, we'll stay. Like you can see, there's frustration on remote. Too. As she kind of blurts out randomly at Akari that just all you had to do was stay away from here, and I wouldn't have had to do it. As she goes to attack you, Akari.
Duh.
Rita. I assume Demira's gonna go bonk because she did it. Sort of thing.
Let's see. 22 to hit. And
Wait.
that is a good roll. That's 18 slashing damage.
And
And Demira just says, "Stop!"
as you see the slash go against her, she almost just ignores it, even though it cuts her flesh. Very.
So we have context now that, like, for some reason, she is determined to hit Akari.
One is naturally plus other numbers, so that'd be a 26 to hit Akari on the first hit.
Yep.
22 to hit for the second hit.
Yep.
1.
That meets it, so yep.
Got 3 hits. First rush. That's only 8 points of fire and ice damage for the first hit.
Uh-huh.
Second hit. At 18 points of fire damage and ice damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. And the last strike. Another 13 points of fire damage. That one knock you down?
Yes.
Or you took the first strike, and it kind of made you waver a bit. Then you take the second slash, and then that also hits you. And as you kind of look up and see the third strike that's about to hit you, and you know you're not going to be able to dodge it, close your eyes and wait for the blade to hit. You feel, well, you have the familiar smell of Saflina petals you haven't smelled in a long time. And the mask that you were wearing that was glamored, the glamour disappears as it shines a little faint blue light and turns back to its regular form. And you see a scatter of blue petals just kind of erupt from the mask all around as a not super familiar face, but
You have seen it at least once before.
I've seen it at least once. She's the blonde, right?
Yes.
Yes. The tan-skinned blonde woman that you recognize as one of Wither's lovers, and you see a blue arrow essentially kind of launch at Remoya and pushes her back before the final shot can strike you. Which, though, that last attack, ignore that last attack that hit you. And
Oh, okay.
at that point, Lenora looks back at you and just says, for helping Wither return to us, I'll protect you this once. Watch your back. Don't let them catch you off guard. As the spirit fades away. One of the charges is gone off the mask. You feel it crack like near your eye. And see Remoya make a face as her attack was blocked. She's starting to look rough and getting more desperate, frustrated. You can definitely see her her initial not presence, whatever, I don't know the right wording for it, aura, whatever, was very calm, collected, and just here for a job. But now it is very much starting to unwind, so to speak. As you can see that she's frustrated, she has the pained expression that attacking what she's doing and all that stuff, but ignores the weird spirit that just blocked her attack. The bonus action. Oh no. I'm two. That's her bonus action. She'll sheath her sword again. That hurt. Charging up attack again.
So when it knocked her back, it didn't knock her back any spaces, like
Nope.
feet. Okay.
It just knocked her attack back to prevent it from happening. So whatever that damage from the last attack you would have taken, undo, basically. That Mike.
A little.
Damn
it did a bit.
I was hitting a drink and I was like, oh, this might pop. Anyway, Velkorin's turn. Needs to adjust. People turn away a bit. Here. 2 shots against Remoya. Getting not roll my dice. Warren. Not these ones like better. 22 for the first hit. 15 for the second. Gross. 2 hit. Plus 14 plus 20. 21 points. Takes 2 more arrows. Grazing her shoulder. First one grazes her shoulder. She dodges out of the ways, and the second one grazes her chest. Starting to look pretty ragged. Her outfit is kind of starting to get torn up. Starting to bleed a bit more. She just is starting to look more angry. That Warren's turn to Akari.
Okay.
Round 2, you got one more round of your.
Yeah.
13 healing from the fox spirit.
Okie dokie.
To both of us or Akari?
It's on the start of your turn. So
Oh, right,
uh,
right.
So on your turn, the last charge will be used
Here.
if your character still needs it.
Confirm nor deny.
She looks fine.
She looks
So,
fine. I feel
Probably
like
doesn't need it.
the spirit might know better.
That's up to
Just
the
does it.
DM.
Just does it just
Fair
in
enough.
case.
Right?
Sorry, what do you?
We'll see what happened there. Kari took a moment to process it,
Demira's
but
looking
has
at
to
her
put
with
that.
shock, like, what just happened?
But has to put that back and process it fully later. Right now, they're in the middle of a fight still.
The motto of our group. I need to process that later.
We'll talk later.
Later.
So first,
Uh-huh.
main hand attack. 20. That'd be 23 total. That hits. 11 damage.
7.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
20 damage.
Okay.
A offhand strike. 25 total.
Oh,
Damage.
look at that guy.
12 damage.
Well. Okay.
Unbelievable.
What?
He came and left.
Oh, he's. Oh.
Yeah.
She's still standing after all that, huh?
Is or not?
Turn end for now.
Mira, you bro.
Okay. What am I
Alright.
doing?
If you accept it, you will heal 11 damage.
Does the fox heal me?
Assuming
I look
that
fine, and I'm not activating it myself.
you does the fox choose to activate it, or is it how does the spell work specifically?
Okay. Let's see here.
Because if it's something that the healing spirit does, I assume the spirit's just gonna do it anyway, even if it.
Whenever you are a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6.
So it's Vivra's.
So I think what can happen is you can choose to deny it, and then we'll save that slot for next turn.
It's Vivra's choice if
Yeah,
it's used
I know.
or not, so yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Vivra would leave it open,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
to
'cause Demira
whoever
looks
needs
fine.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay.
There's
yeah.
your answer.
People have
Okay.
looked fine and then been downed in the same turn, so.
She looks pristine. So, no healing.
Okay.
And I shall. She's looking. I'm not sure if it's meta knowledge to ask if I would have. Does it seem like I would have a better chance goading her now that she's more ragged and desperate rather than before when she was very collected?
Awesome. You want to roll an insight?
Okay.
That would be
I will.
an active thing.
Would rolling the insight check take my action? Is that what you're saying?
It'll take a moment.
Well, she is looking rough, so I don't have to, like, maximize damage right now. I'll do an insight check.
Okay.
Oh. But this is a skill check. I can use inspiration, right? It's only a 3, but that's something. My insight is not good. Contrary to how I play this character, or at least how I made her backstory, unfortunately, insight is not great. 13. It's above 10. It's above average.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. You realize that, for some creatures, when they're desperate, they get more focused on the thing that's attacking them. And for other creatures, they'll just run away. So it's kind of like, you're not sure.
And I have no idea how her wisdom is because she hasn't even tried to hit Vivra with an attack. So maybe I shouldn't waste it. Okay, I'm not gonna waste it. But what am I gonna do? I'm gonna hit her. Not with that roll. 14.
14. Oh,
Okay. I'll try again. I shouldn't have used the same die. That's less. Okay, so I missed both attacks, and I used my bonus action for insight.
Okay.
I'm going to... Should I move anywhere? I'm gonna stay close to Akari, no matter what. I'm done.
you're done. All right.
Yeah, I have nothing I can do.
Lumi, you're up.
Oh no, horrors. I'm gonna try vicious mockery her this time.
You're like, she's frantic. I can get her.
All right, well, let's see if my pattern is going to continue. Oh, not this time, but that's an natural.
Oh,
Plus stuff.
Well, heck you. That beats my 15 easily.
That was another nat 20. I would have.
All right. Well, cool, fantastic. Lumi's also going to, make a little movement here because we are all in a line again.
Mm-hmm.
Not enjoying that. So she is going to go 25 feet. Well, God bless. I keep clicking on the wrong thing.
Oh, you're doing what I do. Why isn't she moving? All right, I'm on the ruler.
There we go. 25 feet that way. So, yes, I am in line with her, but we are not in line. And that's gonna be... Oh, hang on. Let me throw some Bardic Inspiration onto... Who was next on my list? Was it Akari next? I think it was Akari, because I think I gave it to Demira, so... Akari, take a Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, you gave it to Demira last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's your turn. You get one.
That's gonna be helpful for the ability check that's coming.
Right.
I was just like, don't look at me. So I can get right to here, which allows me to do another Cure Wounds on Akari. I'm gonna upcast it, so let me go ahead and grab my dice. My dice. Oh, I get even more. Okay. 18 healing for that one. And I used up my movement, so that's it. But Akari gets 18 hit points back.
Okie dokie.
Back up to Rimhoy. Nice, lovely
Yeah.
spot for me again.
Akari feels pretty rejuvenated.
Good.
Release the energy again. I have only one. Ice one again this time. One's that. There. 30, so the con save for the three of you.
Hey, and
Nice.
is she immune to being charmed?
I don't know, you'll have to find out.
Cool, cutting words then.
Word. What does cutting words do again?
It is my reaction when a creature that I can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. I can expend a bardic inspiration, roll a dice, and subtract that number from the creature's roll. I can do so after the roll, but before knowing the result. So I'm going to do it to that damage roll if I am allowed.
Okay, damage roll, yes. This is a ability thing that you guys have to make a save, not an attack roll, but does deal damage.
Oh,
Reduce some of the
potentially
damage.
0 damage.
Potentially, but con save from the three.
Dirty
I'll
20
do
from
that.
me.
I got that.
You save.
Yeah.
Go over here and do that, and then I'm guessing I roll a d20. I've never used cutting words before, and it doesn't tell me what I'm supposed to roll.
Yep. I think it's your
I
inspiration.
tried to grapple her or something.
I think it's your. Is that your?
Is it my d8? Is it
Yes,
my
it-
d8?
I think it's your inspiration. You're using an inspiration
Yeah,
to do it,
was
right?
inspiration, so I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure since it doesn't specify, and I
Yep.
like to have specifics.
Yes, that would be your inspiration die. Then.
Hey, I rolled a 6.
Ooh,
Remember that.
nice.
Hold it. But the others, who saved and who didn't?
I saved.
All right, a save.
Con save.
Con, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness me.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration. I need a D8 for that. Is that an 8? Yeah, that's an 8.
8. That's a fail on you.
No, hold on.
No, the
Oh,
bardic was an
I'm
8.
rolling my dice is
Oh,
what I'm looking
sorry.
for. The D8.
Sorry.
Because it
Zom,
got
yes, you failed.
it's a 13 so far, so Bardic Inspiration is kicking in. Wait, no, hold on. I also have Bless, so hold on.
You got this.
Okay, Bless just added a 1, so that's 14. So yeah, we're using the Bardic Inspiration.
What are you at so far then?
Oh,
Oh, no, did you
15.
get another one or something? Oh,
Yeah.
you did.
Or plunge.
Gosh.
2
Yeah.
1s from both of them.
Oof. Feels bad. What about you, Demira?
should've just used
also
roll 20.
not great. Hold on.
Oh no.
Have I,
I have
taken
the
any
highest-
damage recently before this?
The last time you took damage was the fire cone.
Yeah,
And
that's
I,
how
and
Which
I
I
rolled
think
for
we've-
that already. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Either that
this
or
is con again, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Eight.
so I think that is 17 for me.
say.
Yeah.
Akari,
You took
you.
no damage since your pristine thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Akari, you will have 10 feet of reduced movement for the next turn.
And what's the damage?
16 for you, 8 for the other two, but -6.
Uncanny dodge. It's gonna be 8 for me too.
Okay, 8 for you, -6. So you all take 2 points of
2
ice damage.
Oh,
Feels
Yay.
bad. That is
thank
effective, though.
goodness.
Incredible.
I was really
Lumi.
nervous for Akari. I was like, man, I wish I could swap my save. I'm still
I
pretty
looked down and I saw that I had that reaction, and I went, "Shit! I need to use that."
Reactions are always the ones you forget.
Yeah.
I could have burned those instead of giving y'all inspiration. Silly me.
The inspiration is helpful also.
And then
That's
as
why
All
you,
I
good
split it.
things.
That's why I split it in half. I was like, "Here's 2 inspiration. Let me use the other 2 for cutting words." Because, yikes!
Good plan.
Yikes on trikes.
solid plan.
and as you see her release the energy of the blade again, you kind of see her arm slump as she kind of drops forward a bit, and the sword sticks into the ground as she's breathing pretty heavily. And then she just takes a deep breath, and the
Do you concede?
okay, we're working on it.
Mhm.
The
Uh-oh.
the calm comes back again, her frantic nature, desperate nature goes away, and the calm comes back. And it looks up at you, Akari, specifically, but doesn't say anything before going to bonus action to use Misty Step to poof away from you guys and come over
Get
here.
back here.
And then she will action waste this, but I have to.
She have 2
That's
action
that's a very
surges.
jumpy Misty Step.
It's
It's a
an
DM
enhanced.
one,
It's an
I see.
enhanced one, so it goes 60 feet instead of 30.
That makes sense.
Stop making marks. Anyways, so he poofs over and away from you guys, and she kind of just the sword. She left the sword there too. The sword is
Oh.
in the ground over here. As she just takes another deep breath, doesn't say anything, as she pulls out what looks to be a vial of some sort of red, mysterious liquid, which Orin would perfect. He would be reacting to it. Well, not him.
Well, he is kind of
He
here.
is kind of here. If he's
Don't say
listening, then pay attention.
I'm sending him updates.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say she pulls out a gun.
She pulls out a gun. Oh, you guys get capped and you're dead. Game over. She takes out this vial, and you can see it is a deep red, but also it is kind of glowing a very similar red, like the blood moon.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh no.
Velkorin, who isn't here, but would immediately feel the scale react to the blood, and just in his head, which you guys couldn't hear, he just says, "Get me that now," which
Oh no.
oof, that did fail. So when he's paying attention, he is compelled to try to get whatever that blood is.
Speak
As
of
you
an
see
immortal
the-
here.
Oh, he's here now.
With no mic.
With no mic.
I'm on my phone.
He's on his phone. Did you hear what I just said or not?
Reaching beyond the veil.
I have a dice app.
You have a dice app. Roll a wisdom save.
Yeah,
Please
I had a
say.
feeling because I was like, Zom's dice don't like Velkorin.
My physical dice don't like him. The computer ones like him a little better.
Hold on, I gotta find this app.
You had a
have-
7, so it's not hard to beat
Your
that.
wisdom save is a +5.
It's +5.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
You're
That's
cute.
what I.
So
That's
it's a
what I rolled
seven.
too. It's the same thing. That's
It was
hilarious.
meant to be.
Uh,
Holy smokes.
But like I said before, the scale woke up at the sight of this vial that she took out, and your arm, similarly to when it happened, starts to burn again. And in his head, in your head, you just hear, "Get me that blood now!" And since you failed the save, you are compelled to try to get the blood. And back to Ramoya, you can see, like again, her entire demeanor shifted to the calm, collected that she was before, as she takes the cap off and drinks the vial. And immediately, her doesn't look like it's doing anything at first, but then immediately it shifts, as you can see her start to almost twitch and turn, and then you hear her cry out in what you can assume is pain as she falls to her knees, and you can start to hear the sounds of bones cracking, things shifting. As you can start to see her, you see 2 blades pierce by her skin near her elbows that just pop out extremely long. Her hands start to shift from normal hands to big, deep, large claws. And the skin around her arms shifts from the normal white, pale skin that she has to almost a snow white, dead-looking skin around her arms. She starts to grow in size a bit as her legs do a similar thing where they break off, or well, not break, but you hear her bones crack and change as her body is shifting for some reason. After a while, she screams, and you can see blood start to come from her head as two horns start to pierce out her forehead, and then she shoot her. She yells out in pain again as two large horns just all of a sudden pierce out of her head. As she starts to stand up, just blood covered in what you assume is her own blood all over her claws, her hands, her feet. Escape, and where's my picture? Her eyes also
Yeah, you gotta
shift
show
from
it.
I'm working on
Phase
it.
phase 2.
The Komodo that
Yeah,
was
look
on
out,
her
cool.
back just kind of bursts
Yeah,
away
let's say that.
as she stands up in her taller, larger form now. The eye that was that similar red before, the sclera around her eye shifts from white to black. The iris itself turns into that same blood red as the moon, and in this very center you can see almost a yellow ring around her iris, as well as a twinge of purple. Shut up with the Virgil things, you
Everyone's
bastards.
freaking out.
Everyone's freaking out. This is an unskippable cutscene, correct? As she shifts to this beast. I didn't want to extend this much more, but we have 20 minutes left, and Velkorin isn't here.
Well, let us go the 20 minutes. Come
Okay,
on.
all right. It's up
I
to
mean,
you
we
guys.
can try. Hey, at the very least, maybe we'll get
It's
a character
still a
death.
cliffhanger either way. At the very least, one of us will die.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, you
Ali
know
has
what?
to shoot her at least once. That's his wish.
That's his wish. I mean, shoot
Pause
her.
it, I want to shoot her. Allie, I don't think we're beating this one in the 20 minutes, but
He just does another 200 damage like the last one.
oh my gosh.
She shifts completely into her new form.
You know, before I was like, maybe I'll end up getting drunk. Now I'm like, there's not a chance that Vibra's not drinking this potion before the end of the fight. So
But as that happens, lurches forward at a definitely inhuman speed, is right up to Velkorin since he's the closest.
oh no.
And try to swipe him. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. But it wasn't.
Oh god.
It was. It went from a 20.
What
It
did
was
I
a
do,
20,
he
and then it
says.
rolled one more to 14. So 14 plus 22. Wait, he takes the first hit. I'm gonna do the second hit. 1, 2 hit. As essentially she kind of lurches forward and cross slashes with her blade arms.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Roll away. Ooh.
Hmm?
Why is it this
Third-
fight that your dice are like
37 points of damage as he gets slashed.
Jeepers crepes?
Pretty gross for that. But you can see the blood that, as the two slashes making two large gashes in Velkorin, you can see the blood that would have essentially covered the blades seeps into her blade. Right. Stay on that. See the blood that would have been his that should be on the blades.
Oh.
That be hurt. Velkorin is up now. He's yelling at me what he wants to do. What do I do?
He's a little upset that he was chosen as the target.
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
All
So,
right.
like, with the way the arm is compelling him to get the blood, but she drank the blood, DM, is there anything specific that the scale would be telling him to do about that? Just shoot her?
Just keeps hearing, get the blood. That's basically all he's hearing. It. But yeah,
Fight
he would
her!
definitely
No.
be compelled to shoot her, but range. Are you gonna poof away so you're not in range? You have something, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you do have one escape, so.
Oh, I should take the thing. I just realized I'm blocking the screen now still.
Put it in the corner.
You could still,
It's
yeah.
very pretty.
It's so cool. So yeah, you could just
Oh.
hide her in the corner.
Yeah. Yes. I
Put
wish
her
to
really
continue-
close to us so we all feel very threatened.
I wish to continue to look.
No,
at the
she could still be
spooky
full size.
full size in the corner.
Almost full.
Ah.
Just
In fact,
girl.
Well,
zoom
just
in.
drag it
Drag
down
it
a
up.
little. You can just have her peeking out from behind the screen thing.
Hey guys,
Stab her!
what are you
He has a
doing?
long
Hey guys, what are you
sword.
doing?
Oh yeah, it's so creepy.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
he has that
does
kind
have
of
the
like
longsword.
vampiric
Okay.
longsword thing.
He's had a sword this whole time.
Yeah,
he got
from Rotan.
From Rotan, yeah. All right.
Oh my
He's gonna,
gosh.
And didn't that have
I
like a
forgot
blood
about
leeching
that.
effect in it?
when Rotan's using it, yes.
Oh, but not for Velkorin.
All right.
Will
He's gonna
Will it get
use
the blood?
sword.
get your blood back, Velkorin.
2 hits.
Get your blood.
His +9 goes down to a +2 when he's using the sword.
Oh yikes!
Bad, but I'll do.
Ever.
Make your 2 attack. Oh, mine was a nat 1. First one was a nat 1. He's never used this. Oh, a nat 1 and a nat 2. Oof.
Holy
Oof.
smoke.
Oof. Alright, well, he's never used this sword before, so I guess. And he's distracted by the scale saying to get me the blood, and he goes to try to slash her the first time. Exactly. The
Shut
emote
up!
is
I'm trying to
perfect.
focus.
The emote, yeah, exactly. He tries to slash her the first time, and she immediately just like it's almost a blur as she dodges out of the way, and then as he tries to stab her, as he's saying, she just kind of grabs the blade as he tries to stab her, and it did not connect.
Demira makes a mental note that he needs to train with melee weapons with her.
Yes, he does. Aha, bonus action. Would Velkorin bamf away from this point? You're paying attention. Or
I
Velkorin.
believe he's paying attention. I have been updating a little bit, but I think he's been getting most of it.
Mm-hmm. And action. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, would he try to run? Well, no, he can't because he's compelled to get the blood, so he can't run away. So yeah, I guess he's just gonna stay there. Compelled to get the blood. That means Akari, you are up.
Demira's panicking.
Ever again. You missed
Just,
twice.
Okay, so as everything happened, of course, Akari was observing as it happened when she basically stepped away. You know, left the sword and all, popped the vial open, drank it. Then once that transformation happened, it's almost like Akari is just suddenly tapped out of the world. Maybe a tear or so if you look closely at her face is going down. But you know, inside she's like, gotta stop her now. So I guess the main thing is, that sword that was left behind, our mom, she's gonna take it.
Good idea.
The two-handed sword, so you know.
It's two-handed. Okay. Send me the details, cause she is going to use it. She feels it's
Okay.
only right to use that blade now.
The sheath is the important part. It was not there for the extra stuff. Oh, it is just for now. Use it as a +2 greatsword that deals ice and fire damage when you use it.
Oh yeah, and heal 14.
Heal 14, and the spirit.
As the fox spirit fades away.
Oh, I'll just say that's probably slash charge, huh?
I have to make a card.
How much
for
you
it,
said?
14.
and then I have to make a card. For it. So just for now, treat it as a +2 great sword with finesse that has deals fire and ice. Essentially, use the same thing, the same hit as you would as your longsword or your katana. Except instead of adding +1, add +2. Add another +1 to it when you're attacking it, and it'll do 2d6 of fire and ice together.
Okay, just for now.
For now,
I'm guessing.
because
They'll probably have more
You
later,
need the
yeah.
sheath for extra thing.
What, is the sheath still on her?
Yep.
Romoya doesn't seem like fully healed or anything, right? Just powered up.
As far as you can tell.
Because she's still got blood and stuff. Okay.
Fortunately, Akari was slowed. So Dash would just go this close.
Unless you're going around the ice, you'll lose 5 feet through the ice, or right at.
I would have to roll a dexterity, right?
Yep.
Okay, just gonna have to go through and see if it's slip or not.
Okay.
So, do I roll it? Let me roll it now for the slip.
Yep. Because if you slip, you're falling prone.
Saving, right?
Yep.
$17 total?
You're good.
Okay, because I was gonna say this shit gave me a low roll, but the modifiers helped. Okay, so action to pick up the new sword. Bonus action to dash. So since it was only 10 feet of movement, it'll be right there. Right here? Was that it? I think that was it. And have to end turn because I don't have more movement.
You are up.
And I am standing on ice?
Standing on ice. Well, technically the ice is around. Well, yeah.
So I have
-5
rough
movement.
terrain, or
You have difficult terrain for the first 5.
okay, and I'm just barely on it, so it'll take me 10 feet to get out of it. Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, I should have been planning out my movements earlier. I'm not sure if grouping up is still an issue or not, but I need to get in there. So and I have to be, for sneak attack for Akari, I have to be within 5 feet of the enemy, right? Even if my reach is 10 feet? Okay, so I should pay attention to that. All right.
Yeah, an enemy of them.
Oh wait,
has to
and
be
I
within
don't
5 feet.
have that much movement because this is 10. So then I have 20 feet. So I don't have, no, I'm still connected within 5 feet of her if I get there. So 10 feet to get here, 20 feet to get over here. And we're good. And I am within 5 feet of her because she takes up that corner also. And God, what am I doing? I'm going to try to hit her. And even though she looks like a monster now, I am still doing non-lethal as always. Because this is Akari's mom, even if she looks like a monster. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Try to hit her. That's a 1. Great.
Oh.
Try again.
Jesus, all of a sudden, all the
Okay,
ones.
that's a 20.
Right,
that makes
that's
up for
better.
it a little.
Dirty
At
or
least
natural?
I technically get my natural.
Okay.
At least I technically get my 2 hits in. So immediately mark down 7 damage for me because I might forget. So 7 slashing damage because of a crit. And then that's good. 17 plus 3, 20 slashing damage. And I am making this, I'm gonna try to do goading attack. Now that I gotta try something, because now she's attacking our squishy archer, and she's gone feral, so hopefully now it has a better chance. I'm gonna risk it, and yeah, so she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're never gonna guess, but
Please don't be a natural 20.
Please be a 1.
Alright, I won't tell you it, but that's what I rolled.
Oh,
Why?
Oh, you just told her.
why?
Or all my
Okay,
saves. Alright.
I still get to do the extra damage though, and it is a crit, so that is an additional 9 damage to her. Damn. 20? Stop that.
I'm sorry. Apparently, this dice can only roll 20s on saving throws.
Jeez.
That's 4
Okay.
tonight, right?
At least I also, whenever I get a 20,
Mm.
she gets a 20.
Apparently.
We match
There
every
you go.
time. Okay. Bonus action. I should still have my bonus action. But what's the smart thing to do here?
Here we go. We found the loophole. When Allie's not here, that's when I roll in it.
Yeah, it's your mom said it's my turn with the natural 20s.
It's my turn with the luck.
Okay, Vivra still has sanctuary, right?
Yes, I have not attacked a thing.
Okay. I
Getting
think
increasingly stressed out.
I'm
though,
gonna,
with how you
yeah,
guys are
I'm
getting
gonna
hit.
I'm gonna hit with the blunt end of my axe. That's cocked. The bottom thingy, the pommel or whatever. Okay, that is. Oh, I didn't roll to hit. I have to do that first. I'm panicking. Okay, does 21 hit? Okay, good. That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
8
Plus 3.
plus 3.
11.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Lumi!
God.
How you doing? How's your mind going right now? Lumi's seen some shit the last
Just the
couple days.
silence.
The high-pitched screaming noise is only being overridden by the fact that like this thing is not just going to kill them, it's going to kill everything that it touches if they don't take care of it. So she has officially stopped seeing this as a person. Not that she's got anything that she can do about that fact, just but she is going to move closer to the group because
Oh, no.
well, I said closer, I didn't say into
Okay.
the group. She's gonna move. Does that still give me? Yeah, that'll still give me having to do math. She's gonna move over here closer to you, Vivra, but like I don't think that'll give it if there's any AoE. Somebody should escape it.
I don't like those noises.
It's okay. It's fine. I have one more cutting word. Scoot, 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 and then well, shit. Thank you, Moose, for clicking on things for me, baby.
He's helping.
He is.
He's telling you what to do.
He's so good at this. Oh shit! I actually am like out of useful attacks. Okay. In that case, she's just throwing another arrow at this thing. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You go to
That arrow.
Did
shoot.
you add bless?
Oh, I did not add blood. Keep it there.
It won't matter.
16 would be the max, though.
Nope.
That's
Wouldn't-
not
Yeah.
enough.
Wouldn't matter.
I did get 16. I did get that 4. Thank you.
You shoot your arrow, it's gonna hit her, and you see this the eye immediately shift to the arrow and just kind of grabs it out of the air where it hit her.
And Vivra, you're close
Just
enough. You get to hear her just
snapped.
go, shit.
Shit. She snaps the arrow in her hand. Right.
It's a very horrified word.
Vivra, you are.
Okay. How do I do the quickie thing? Oh, I figured it out. Just kidding. Okay.
You're mostly out of the ice.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I can move somewhere to keep everyone within 30 feet. I could probably go here. That'd be fine. Yeah. So. Yeah. And then I'm going to double check because I don't want to be wrong. And then I'm going to do Aura of Vitality, which is centered on me, but it's a 30-foot radius. And with a bonus action this turn, I'll heal Velkorin with it. For 7 healing. Yeah, so now I have an aura radiating.
Aura.
Which is another concentration spell, so since the healing spirit's done, I'm switching to that
30-foot radius, you said?
Yes, centered on me.
15.
No, 60-foot diameter.
60. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to attach it to the character, so whenever I moved Vivra, it would just follow.
Gross.
Yay!
Right. Right.
Oh my goodness.
That looks right.
8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
Lumi should be right on the edge of it, but still inside of it.
Here.
When it's centered on me.
Close enough. Around there.
There you go.
Okay. You.
Guys, I have a plan.
Is it to die?
Oh no.
I'm gonna shoot the moon and blow it up. Cover me.
Oh, okay, Piccolo.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, well, the healer's
Oh,
healer's been annoying her the whole
no.
fight.
No touch. No touch.
You have to make wisdom saves.
I also have to run past a couple people. At least one of them.
So Velkorin and I would both get attack of opportunity.
Right.
Okay. If I hit her,
That's by
she has
Akari's
0
range, too.
movement, remember.
Oh, that is true.
Oh,
Okay.
Gotta go back.
So that is 21 to hit. So I do hit her.
That's
Yes.
hard.
means her speed is reduced to 0. She can't get over to Vivra.
Longsword did hit.
I just imagine Vivra seeing her take a step towards her, just
Like-
oh no.
And that is 16, 17, 18, 19 slashing damage.
Sword, and what did you say?
19 slashing damage. And her speed is 0 for the rest of her
Speed
turn or
is-
whatever.
Which she gets annoyed by the sudden stop as you bonked
Good.
her. But instead of that attack, now it's different attack. She does target you. I gotta see if it hits. I gotta try to hit you.
Yeah, first you gotta try to attack, and then you gotta try to hit.
Yeah.
Natural 50. That 13,
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh yes, yeah. For
13
sanctuary,
is
it's different
yours.
than my
That does
battle
hit. You
maneuvers.
hit. I actually rolled it. If they hit. Vivra. That fuck one though. Doesn't.
You got a net one. Oh,
I did get a
goodness.
net one finally.
We just had to really
the
bully
first-
the dice.
For the
Right.
first strike. Now I have to do it again.
Oh,
that's
that's right, multi-attack. Frick.
but I have to
Hey,
do it.
wisdom-
Do I do
wisdom
it for
save.
every time, or is it
Wisdom every time.
every time?
Thank
Every
goodness.
attack.
So it's basically an imposed disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's missed. I can't target you on that. If my target Akari instead.
Or me, it's my fault.
And that's a natural 16 on the third strike. So one strike goes to no, what? Two strikes go to Vivra. One goes to
Did you roll for all three?
yes.
Oh, okay.
One of them was a fail on Vivra, so I'd have to shift.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the total?
I'm working on it. I have to do the math. All right, but as you can see her. She was going to lurch to grab, but you kind of stopped her, and so instead she just kind of swings, and you
Oh.
see a blade of air just straight towards Vibra. Well, two of them towards Vibra, and one shifts to Akari.
The two missed though, right?
That's right. No, I have to actually see if I hit now.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, I
My
thought
bad.
I thought
Sorry.
I thought the nat one was a
I
miss.
lost track of
The nat
your
one was
wisdom
the
saves.
save. I was rolling the saves first,
Oh.
so
So you got
now
two
I have to roll.
saves.
Now I have to roll the
Good.
hit. So I got 2 hits on Vibra, 1 on.
Oh, okay.
But I have to roll
Wait.
to see if I hit. I have to roll to see if I
Oh.
hit.
I know.
It's
You
like,
only got one on
wait.
Vivra. One of them failed on Vivra.
Yeah, one of them
Yes,
failed. So you
I
don't even.
not
yeah.
hitting. This
Yes.
is my save. I have just rolled the saves. I have to roll the hit still.
Jaxie and I like wait,
Yeah,
Jesus.
but
but
Natural stick. Well, I know that's not 14, which is a 22 against Vivra.
oh,
One of them, but it's at this. That's still the same number. You have your displacer cloak.
so then
right.
was she doing 3 attacks on Vivra originally? Because
Yes.
one of those attacks. Oh, I see. That's where I got lost.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay,
I was
see.
at
That's
I
a
was
lot
on
of
Jaxie's
attacks.
page.
And then Akari's hit.
So she has 4
Sorry
attacks?
about that.
3 hits. 3 attacks. 2 were going towards Vivra, 1 was going towards
Oh, right,
Akari.
but she got to redirect.
I had to
one
redirect
Akari.
one of the
Yeah.
hits because of
Oh.
Sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
So
We,
Oh.
you know, we got there eventually.
only one hit, one attack has hit Vivra. That's it.
Oh, fiddlesticks. That's concentration. Okay. Oh, I need to know how much damage it is to see how high the concentration thing is.
You do still
20.
have Sanctuary even though you got hit though, so that will continue to be an issue even
Yeah.
though
28 points of slashing damage
which
Okay.
one?
to
For me?
Vivra.
So that means my
14.
DC is
It's your-
14. Okay. 28. Jeepers cripes. Owie.
Mm.
Come on, don't fail me now. Alright. 13 on the dice plus my con is more than 14.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Holy
You
smokes.
maintain
Because I do not have that many spell slots left.
Thorin's turn. Now that she is out
Did you
of.
roll high enough to hit me?
No, I rolled the nano. I know what.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Velkorin, now that with melee range. Shh. Technically stay in. I can't move further away from her. Cross. Further in.
He can't move. Oh, because
Because
of the.
He's
wisdom
compelled
save,
to. Until he does what he's supposed to. He's compelled. Right? Now out of melee range, so he can shoot. Bonus attack. Back. Shots. $22, so those hit. Assume he's probably gonna burn. Nice summer's day on it finally. Other got one spell. Do the damage first. Math. 15. Hunter's mark. Alright. Forward. $22 on top of that.
Dang.
Damaged. Self. Burned. Blast hits the beast. Cries out in pain as the explosion of radiant light hits it again. And looking at him angrily. That will attack Akari. Probably going around. See if we can get
Okay, Kari.
Oh, sorry. My mic was muted.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, because this will be the last round before Akari gets in range. You said how do I roll? How am I supposed to roll this thing?
just roll it. Do your hit the same as your longsword. Just add one more to it.
Okay. Let's add 2 more. That'll be 25 to hit.
Yep.
And then you said a great sword plus 2, right?
So it'll be 2d6 plus your dex.
2d6 plus my dex. Because it's a finesse, you said.
Right.
Plus my dex. So basically kind of what I had for my regular weapons, that plus?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just 8 damage.
Right.
Fire and ice damage.
You're nice.
Are you weak to any of that?
Nope.
Oh.
What?
Nobody else is in 5 feet, right?
Not current.
Yeah, so
I'm
no
in
sneak
melee
attack.
range, but it doesn't count.
No sneak attack.
Although I stopped her from moving, and Sentinel triggers within 5 feet, so she should still be within 5 feet of me.
Once she leaves your range.
Yeah.
No
Suspicious.
sneak
'Cause you-
attack. Should have
Because
used
you
bonus.
wouldn't get
I
your
should've-
opportunity attack until she left your range.
But I wouldn't be able to hit her if she had left my range, technically.
Oh no, bonus attack. I wouldn't have been able
Yeah,
to
but it
stay.
would
It
trigger
just took care of my movement. Never
when
mind.
she's going away.
My turn's done. I can't do anything else since she's using this weapon right now.
But if someone like Akari has 5 feet of range and Sentinel, and someone is trying to leave her range, if they are out of her range already, she wouldn't be able to attack. That means
Because
it
of
has
your
to trigger
reach.
before they leave. Yes,
Because of
but
your reach.
for someone else. Okay,
With
so
Sentinel,
but
it's 5
Sentinel
feet,
is
though.
specifically 5 feet.
Yes.
Because I
It's
wrote
very
it down.
specific.
Well,
Because it keeps the monster or
it's
enemy
not
from
specific about the
moving.
attack of opportunity for leaving, but it's specific about if a creature within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
So I'm not
It'd be there.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
It
sneak
could
attacking.
it could be either way. I'd have to look up the exact wording. My bad.
We're gonna go sneak attacking.
I believe it immediately puts them to 0, which I would assume keeps them within 5 feet. But... semantics, perhaps.
It could change based on my specific range.
So Thorin was here, I was here, right? Or was I here?
You were like there, and
I was
then
there. So when I moved, would have been down here is when it would have left your range. Whatever.
since it's a
Go
big
for it.
hitbox, it's a little harder. Okay, if sneak attack is allowed, it's 21.
Okay.
And my turn's end, because it's all I got.
Demira, you're up.
I think you were probably right. But
Either way, whatever.
okay. My turn. Okay, I'm going to move around her to around here-ish.
Whoop. Whoop.
And I'll try goading attack again. It's my last superiority die. Okay, I'll try to hit her twice. Oh, natural 19, so that's a crit
Boy.
because she is cursed. So 7 slashing damage right away, please.
Yep.
And then that is 23 slashing damage. And then 12 additional damage from my goading attack, my superiority die.
Okay.
All non-lethal. Not that I think she's that close to death. And you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
There, I failed finally.
It has to be 16 or more. Okay, so she is goaded now, and Demira just
attack.
tells her, I will remain a thorn in your side till the last. So, fight me. I'm gonna annoy you. And then I have my bonus action. So, with that, I will.
I'll finish.
Okay. I am going to do. I'm gonna do healing word on myself, even though that's baby heals.
Okay.
What do you mean? You look perfectly healed.
Yeah, I look perfectly fine. Why am I doing that?
This is a common impact. I understand.
3 plus my wisdom.
Yeah, it's a morale boost for her.
Yep.
Okay, so I get 8 health back. Not a whole lot, but it's something. And that'll be my turn.
Lumi. Accurate.
Yeah.
Valid.
Look, I've got 2 options. I don't know why
Wait,
it's so difficult.
I didn't
to
do my
decide.
second attack because it was a crit, but I
Oh.
didn't do my second hit.
Go
So
your
I have
second
one
hit.
more attack,
Go quick.
right?
Barbarian.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead,
Get
swing.
it.
It hits, I believe, 12 plus 9 plus
Yep.
bless. And then that's 3 plus 3 plus, what's my 6? So 12 slashing damage. I think I got everything, and you can go on now.
Okay. Lumi.
Okay, I'm gonna try and long throw with the crossbow again. Does a 20 hit?
That one does.
Hip,
Back
hip,
of the shoulder.
hooray.
Oh.
Back of the shoulder blade this time.
She gets her with 6 damage.
6 damage.
Nice.
Woo!
I really should be using her rapier. I have Vex on that damn thing.
But it is like, does she want to get close to that?
Do you want to be a
Absolutely
range?
not.
I know.
Absolutely not. But like, she really should be using the sword.
In this fight in particular, I'm over here like, we got 3 people right next to her already.
Vivra and Lumi looking at each other. We're staying back here, right?
Yeah, we got it back here. I got the heals. You're plinking it with those arrows. We're good.
We're not scared. We're very
We're not.
scared.
We're not. What? Us scared? Never. Goodness gracious. When have we ever been scared of anyone? As we both glance at Velkorin.
Right?
Okay, speaking of healing, for the aura, it's a bonus action and I can pick one person. I'm assuming Akari looks the worst right now, so she's gonna get 10 healing. And then I'm actually going to do Cure Wounds on myself this time because that last round hurt.
Bet it did.
A lot. And I don't appreciate. Wow, I rolled a 2 and a 1, so I love that for me.
Woo! Got them big heels going.
That's a total of 8 healing. Look at me go. And that's my last. Not my last spell slot, but I guess that's metagaming. So, it's one less spell than before.
Yeah.
And that'll be action and bonus. So that's good luck now, big monster lady.
Okay.
Monster mom.
Okay. Monster mom. He was facing Vivra, but her gaze immediately shifts to Demira.
Disadvantage on anyone other than me.
Actually, shift you.
But we should probably put a pin on it for now,
Yep.
right?
I was going to finish her turn, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, okay.
Because depending on how much damage she does.
Yeah, that's basically
Demira
where I'm
will go
going.
down.
Okay. I thought we were going to talk about top of the round just to be safe and not lose
Yeah.
the order.
Alright, gonna make 2 slashing attacks against Demira and 1 goring attack against Demira.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a cutting words on that first.
First slash.
Yeah.
I'm also going to use shield as my reaction. So my AC is 25.
Math.
Dang.
Fucked with my
That's
brain.
amazing.
9. Math is hard, so it's a 31 right now. So whatever Lumi does.
A
now.
hit?
Yep.
Jesus.
It's only gonna take off 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay.
Or I can take 1 off the attack roll, but I figure.
Well,
That's
that's
going
only
in
down to a
anyway.
30. The 1 attack hits. That is be a 23, so that one hit, and then the goring attack is an at 1.
Oh gosh.
You're trying to kill me.
You asked for this.
I'm perfectly fine though. I am at full
You're
health.
pristine.
You're
I am
totally
pristine. I am at
fine.
full
So I
health.
lose 1 point of damage off the first one from Lumi.
Hey, that might save Demira's life depending on these rolls.
True.
That's
We might get
hard.
And
left with
she-
1 HP if I'm lucky.
And she got rid of her sword, so her attacks are now non-magical slashing, right?
They are enhanced by the blood moon, technically.
That's what I was afraid of.
Mm.
But the blood moon doesn't make the magic.
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm like. Yeah, I
In
guess.
fact,
I
the
guess you're
enhancements are
right.
exactly what Demira can defend against, so she doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, nope. That's not how that works. The first one will be then. The first one is 30, halved to 15.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Well, we have 1.
Of course,
Okay.
it's the goring attack.
So you rolled over 25 on both of those attacks?
Yes.
Damn.
Damn. I rolled a natural.
Damn.
It was a natural 19,
Well,
a
the
natural
natural 20,
13, and a
obviously,
natural
but-
20. So.
So you rolled over 25 on all 3?
No,
No.
the second one.
Second one missed you.
Okay, good. Jeez. My shield is worthless. 25 AC won't get you anywhere in this game.
I know, because
Yeah,
when I
fuck.
took the acorn against Rotan, the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's the same thing I have when I did it against Alistair, because I would boost my AC and nope, didn't fucking matter. Because, he rolls nat 20s against me all the time.
I'm
Right.
gonna
What
have
have we
to-
learned? We've learned that boosting AC makes you die faster.
Got it. Lowering my AC.
I failed my concentration check also, so bless is gone.
Oh shucks.
I rolled a 2 plus 7, but it's a 2.
Goodbye,
Woo.
bless.
Bless is finally gone. I think it was about to run out anyways. We were on
Ew.
like 9, almost
yeah.
10 rounds, so it was going to be gone
Ooh,
either way.
boy.
Stop!
It's a good
Stop
thing
it.
this was resisted, because it would have done a lot more.
Oh my god.
But it's halved, though, but it's
Yeah,
still
same.
42 points of damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless it was elemental damage
42 is
and
the
it's just
halved?
slashing.
42 is the halved.
What?
Holy
My
smokes.
Because it was a
God.
crit, so it was supposed to be doubled.
Oh,
This really
Oh
is.
my God.
This really is the serious fight.
So
Oh,
you have 1
42
HP. Tell
plus
me you have 1
15.
HP.
Let me tell you something.
Please tell me it's 1 HP.
Demira looks
So-
totally fine.
Until she doesn't.
But there is now shimmering liquid gold spraying all over the place.
Oh.
Demira looks like, you know, she just kneels down and she's taking a little nap on the floor, even though she's totally fine.
Except she's not going to take a nap, because I'm going to flavor it a little more funly. The goring attack is not from her claws. Her goring attack is from her headbutting you with her horn. So
Yep, I had a feeling.
she goes to slash you the first time and hits you pretty solid, which kind of twists you in the side. Her second slash doesn't quite hit you, but she goes for the headbutt and yeah, pierces through you as she kind of lifts you up
But I look fine.
and tosses you to the side, and you can see the gold blood just start to drip off of the horn. You're slumped on the ground next
So she's
to her.
taking magma damage from that, right?
Nope.
No, it's room temperature. And then it immediately like oxidizes into a sparkly black.
Yes.
Ooh.
Starts as that shimmery gold and shifts to black as that drips off. And Demira is on the ground. Her body looks
Gorgeous,
fine, but there's
graceful.
She looks fine.
there's this weird gold and black ooze coming out of her stomach that looks totally fine.
Uh-oh. Hide the body, hide the body.
Hide it! Put it away!
And
I just got home. Is that the session?
that's
Yeah.
where we're gonna
Yeah.
end.
Nibby has to
I have
go.
work in the morning.
Because Nibby has to run
She's
away.
half an hour overtime.
Yes.
So anyway, nothing happened. Everyone's fine.
Yeah, everyone's
Demira
fine.
is taking a nap.
Who's
She's taking a
down?
nap.
Who's
No
down?
one.
Demira's
Don't worry
totally-
about it until don't worry about it because
Demira's just
I have
taking
to
a
go to
nap.
bed.
He's just taking a nap,
Demira's
and
down?
Demira's just taking a
Demira's
nap,
down.
You
and
need
there's...
you need to stay and chat after the game.
Yeah, we need to have a chat.
But anyways, since Nibby has to run away, and now you show up fucking right at the last minute, I
At
will
the very core moment that happened.
I will
I
also
didn't
have
even
to.
get time to update him yet.
Yep, I know. I'll have to.
Interesting.
We'll see what happens. But anyways,
Yeah, we're not running away from you. What are you talking about?
exactly. But since Nibby has to go, we will cliffhanger it here with Demira lying on the ground with the gold fluid coming out of her totally fine stomach that's turning to black
After being gored by a horn.
after being stabbed through with the horn.
I got Sephiroth.
You got Sephiroth. But yeah, we will continue in our next session to see how this resolves. But yeah, thanks for coming, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
That was great. Bye.
Right.
Okay, and also seriously, bye bye.